Lord of the Shabbos. I'm the one who gave the tablets to Moshe.
Nice.
That's right. Chicago cheeseburger. What? Mobadia, can you tell Chicago cheeseburger about the plans that we have with Rico?
We're going to.
You didn't make those plans, but like, can you tell them?
For the record, in case anyone was listening, I'd rather you say those plans.
There's no way to inform the listener tale that David Mobadia agrees or took part in the manufacturing of such plans. Go ahead, Mobadia.
Docs.
Now, allegedly, never mind. No, I'm not gonna say.
No, sorry, allegedly, yes. What? Come on. Just describe it. That's all you have to do.
No.
My God, you're so boring, dude. Like, I'm really. John, I was supposed to crack him.
Do you think there's like a set? What's the psychology behind cucking for the man and for the woman, for the participant?
I don't know, but all I can tell you is that I was supposed to invite a woman to a dinner. It's gonna be me, Mobadia, and Rico, and I'll invite a woman, and then she'll be all over him for 1 hour, and she'll be touching his thighs, she'll be like maybe even sit on his lap, like she'll be super all over him, and then I take her and I fuck her on his bed in his hotel room, and he waits in Mobadia's room. He can only come back after I'm done to his own bedroom, and he will be sleeping in a bed that is filled with cum. That was the idea. And then he went wild.
That's disgusting.
But then he went wild, dude, and he started saying he's not gonna sleep in a bed with sheets that have cum on them. So I told him, but you can get spare sheets, and he said, but I'm not gonna be changing my sheets. Whatever. I told him, but what if we change it for you? Right?
You're so sick. You're so sick. You're so stupid.
Before you leave, and then he went wild. And then I started telling him, he started saying that he's gonna call the cops. And I said, nigga, that's our room. I'm gonna be my name is gonna be listed in that room. I'm gonna be your roommate. Then he started wanting to have his own room, and
entertaining for you to know that Rico is sleeping in your jibs. Like, that could be an indication that you're a fucking faggot.
No, it's more about the like with, not in this case. This case doesn't work. But with cucks in general, why I like them is because you dominate the nigga by using the woman. So you have to understand, John, I've been hanging out with Republicans for so damn long. Sure. Even my favorite cuck housewife couple were from Tennessee, actually. John, if you stick around, I'll teach you about your country, man. When are you coming to Montreal, John? Because I'll do the same thing to you, nigga. Oh, shit. Fuck. Never mind. Did you hear how Rico said that he will come wearing a camera all the time, like the police cams? It would be so funny if he actually does that. That would be so hilarious. Child. child.
David, do you want to consider being a campaign contributor to the campaign to elect John Kitover to Congress?
I hate my ass. You want to knock it over, especially if he becomes part of Congress.
I'll send you the link, David.
Send me the link too. I would like to donate. How can I donate to you? How can I donate to you?
You can't. You're not. You have to look at the contribution rules on the site. If you can comply by those contribution rules, you can contribute.
I can contribute because I'm not American. However, I can get Americans to contribute.
There you go.
Hold on, I'll post my link as well. I have leukemia. So I can't contribute. However, I have an LLC and the LLC contributes. Let's go. The LLC is its own entity. Well, Badia knows these things. I'm not sure he does.
Any sort of amount, even if it's 5 cents. Thank you.
What, is this guy a veteran? Is he begging for money? That must mean he's a veteran.
I have leukemia, but thank you.
Oh, that's almost as bad as being a veteran.
What's my favorite book in the Bible?
I didn't choose the war. Okay, I didn't choose to get leukemia.
You think it was the vaccine?
Okay, but veterans didn't choose to be retarded and go to the military. They didn't choose that.
Horrible. Do you think it was the vaccine?
No, it was way before the vaccine. I had skin cancer that was in remission, but now I have leukemia.
They're saying 4 months.
I'll pray for you.
Do you actually have leukemia or just saying shit?
No, like I genuinely have leukemia. I still know. But I have everything in place. I mean, not good.
What level are you?
Well, it's the last stage now. Stage 4 leukemia.
Oh shit, dude.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I would rather you joke about it. It's all good, son. Here, I'll sign. Wait, how do I sign? Wait, can a Canadian citizen sign?
No, you can't actually. You can't send me any money, unfortunately.
No, it's not money. It's a signature that you.
The signature has to be in the district. They got to be a registered voter in the district.
Oh, okay.
But I'm very sorry to hear about your cancer situation. I hope it goes into remission.
Hey, well, it's not.
Talk to Rabbi here. Rabbi can work miracles. This guy's got a direct source to Hashem. Ask him to say a prayer for you.
I'm a Muslim, but I love Yehudi. Yehudis are good people, and we're friends.
I'm not a Jew, but I do admire your 2021. It was stomach cancer, which ended up being lung cancer.
Yeah, so that's a part. Stomach spread's the one usually. I make the wall.
Did your dad get the vaccine, Rabbi? Yeah, I'm not in a position to say if it's definitively the vaccine, but like after the vaccine, they denied him treatment because of COVID. Obviously, the priority is the flu, and I don't mean to laugh. So they got him to wait an extra month, 2 months for like the chemo, but then he had nothing. Yet then they detected a small, teeny, tiny thing, and yeah,
Isn't it? They detected.
no, they give you chemo after you do your surgery and all of that. And then they detected that teeny tiny thing, and then they made him wait a month, 2 months because of that whole COVID shit show. But he got the jab. But anyways, things spread like crazy. And what I mean is, from being a teeny tiny dot to the guy not even having lungs anymore in like 2 weeks after the jab. Is it related? Is it not? I don't know. This is what I know.
I don't think we should be vaccinating as much, but I still think it's very useful.
Yeah, to kill people.
Yeah, useful for big pharma so they can make trillions of dollars.
Exactly. Oh, well, that's literally what it is, nigga.
What about smallpox? You know, this sort of stuff. We've completely annihilated Ebola.
If we completely annihilated it, I guess we don't need any more fucking fake ass vaccines.
Exactly. That's right.
No one's looking for Ebola vaccine because it's annihilated.
Oh,
What are
child.
you laughing at? You know what? I have 2 jabs of COVID. I had to for work. You said.
And did you? Yeah, I was fired because I got fired because I didn't take it. But so let me ask you this: did your cancer situation develop after the job?
No. Wait. You're talking about. I don't want to give you guys a correlation, so I decline. Because, like, come on, seriously?
No.
That's not it. That wasn't sure. That was
There's infinite cases where that happened. My dad was one of them. You might be one of them. I know a lot of other people who also, the moment they took the job, they started developing cancer. Yeah. Or cancer came back.
They say it's more carcinogenic than cigarettes.
There's a very strong correlation. That's what I'm saying.
you have any evidence?
It's not just about someone getting cancer. It's about
I know that.
getting very aggressive cancer.
Yeah. Quite quick. Yeah. You guys are tripping me up because I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole. But look, guys, hear me out. You guys know what the mRNA vaccine is, right? I don't know. I'm an electrical engineer. But apparently, so my sister-in-law is a doctor, medical doctor, but then she became a orthodontist, okay? She deals with teeth and braces. But I'm like, hey, can you explain this to me? And she's like, okay, so like an mRNA vaccine is essentially code that apparently I forget what she said, like cells run this code to generate things. And I said, okay, that, code requires, space in storage, right? A program is written and compiled. It's got to be stored. Not only that, when you're running the program, it takes up memory, right? So I'm like, will it sort of, maybe displace, maybe you have to delete some other file? I'm talking more looking at humans as a computer, right? You see what I mean? Your brain is like is the CPU. She's basically like, no. And I'm like, what? So you can just like keep telling your brain to code? What about like when to stop? Like, will it stop? And she's like, yeah. The way she explained it was, they're like harmless. I'm like, what the fuck? So that's my COVID like rabbit hole, which was like, okay, my sister-in-law does not see any side effects. That's BS. There's side effects in everything. There's side effects in drinking water. So the fact that like she explained it so like okay, no, black or white, that was weird to me. That was my first one.
I'm telling you, the WHO guidelines and whatever. Everyone saw the freaking side effects. I mean, even since day one, I still remember it. FDA briefing, page 46 for Pfizer, page 48 for Moderna. I still remember it. It's wild. All the data gaps and all that shit. So there's been zero evidence to any of, if anything, even before they released all these vaccines to the public, it even says exactly page 46 and 48 for each that there's zero evidence that it prevents transmission for anything more than 2 weeks. It's like, okay, but hold on a second. That's not a vaccine. You can call it whatever you want. That's fine. That's a medical product. I can clearly see, but that's not a vaccine. You're changing what a vaccine is. I just simply don't want it. And she doesn't see side effects. Well, that's she doesn't see it, unfortunately, but everyone else does. Myocarditis with young men, women having period irregularities. Like a lot of people I know personally are like, they testify to all these.
Her answer to that was people that would have developed these severe side effects would have gotten that from getting COVID in the first place. So the serious extreme side effects would be similar if they had gotten COVID in the first place. You see what I mean?
I would rather get the COVID vaccine than if that is true. And I'm not sure that's the case. Because COVID is a disease, whereas this is, like you said, we're programming your body to start producing certain things.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we're literally this is like gene therapy, essentially. We're literally coding your body to start producing certain things. And I just, no thank you.
Does it stop producing other things while it's producing this? How much does it produce? Does this spread? Does this thing spread so it's producing a bunch everywhere? What if that spike protein it produces, like, too much of it goes into your heart? Like, I had all these questions, just like, it's like very rare to have, like, I'm like, okay, would you suggest it?
She would say that. I totally get that she would say that. But that doesn't mean anything. Like she said it.
Yeah, I know.
But that doesn't mean shit at the end of the day, because we see these things, we see them. No one can deny this. At this point, we reached the point where I believe in the beginning you couldn't deny it. But like today, like no one can actually deny it with a straight face. It's not doable. As far as I know, you're into math, maybe you know more than I do. Eftel here is a surgeon. He's supposed to take
everything you say is checks out. There are questions in the air right now. Big questions about the safety of mRNA.
The safety of mRNA?
What is it called? What is it called? The something report? Called? Something storm. It starts with a C.
Cytokine storm is.
What is it called again?
Cytokine storm.
Yeah, there you go.
Your own immune system going.
I even wrote 19 reasons. I literally wrote it.
Listen, how many of the vaccines?
I won't take the vaccine.
These heavily vaxxed, heavily boosted, how many times do they tell you, I got COVID again? It's every 2 months.
Yes, I got COVID 2 times.
I'm on my Paxlovid. I'm taking my Paxlovid. They fucking test each other all the time. They take these, Paxlovid's really bad.
My brother got the Pax. He got COVID like 5 times.
I got COVID. I got every spray. Actually, I got it before the vax, after the vax, and then again after.
I got it times. That's it. And when I got sick, I got fucked for 2 days. And after that, I'm kicking like a horse.
Oh, by the way, COVID didn't affect me at all. At all. Like, I was just like, whoa, I have COVID. Oh, really? Dang, I have to stay home. That's it. Like, it was nothing.
So then was the Canada also. I got fired.
I know, but Rabbi, some of us have more
They trampled upon your rights like a dog.
Yes.
I know, but these stupid Canadians still voted in these WEF pieces of shit. I'm going to piss on the Canadian fight. No one will fight for this country. You know what? More people here will fight for India than this country. We screwed up. No offense, Eftel.
Do you think the Punjabis released the virus, created and then released the virus? Was that Punjabis?
No, it was the Indian.
I know you're Indian.
Was that Indians?
I'm not trying to be.
No, but I'm
so
saying
many of them. I'm getting fatigue. Indian fatigue. Okay. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter what you.
We all have Indian fatigue.
Listen, in Canada, there's only 20 million of you. You jammed 5 million Indians in like fucking idiots. Listen, you Canadian whites don't horrible. You Canadian whites don't even have a culture. Look at you. Okay,
What?
you have no culture.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You're an ape of.
They got ice hockey, Evital.
You have Nickelodeon. You have Nickelodeon.
No, but he's like me. He's not white. No, he's not white. He's like me. He's a sand nigger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm half.
Yeah, so you're not even white. What do you care? 5 million more Indians come. What the fuck do you care?
No, because no one likes the Indians, dude.
I know.
It's not that. You think like this on
They're just like another Sandy. They're another Sandy Brown type. Is that your wife in the picture? Is that your wife in the picture?
Yeah. She's from Tamil Nadu, actually.
So there you go.
She's tired of it too. So what do you got to say, Ethel?
You should go back. Why don't you fucking send them all back with your kids? Start.
Why don't you let them?
They're all behaving like niggas, respectfully.
Sorry, Ethel. I apologize.
Sorry, your wife looks nice. I'm Tamil too. But this hoodlum on the side doesn't look, looks like a trouble, but that's what it is.
Do you speak Tamil?
Yeah.
Vanakkam.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, look, Pacheets is the non-issue. They didn't create the virus in a lab and then release it intentionally on everybody.
We stand in the middle of the road.
Listen.
Mute up, motherfucker.
Yo, mute up and give me 10 seconds. Let it tumble niggas.
Oh, you're a Tamil nigger?
Yeah. I'm a Tam Brat. I love the Tamils.
Well, how brown are you?
Yeah, I'm about like those people in the picture, but I'm a little bit lighter. The Tamil Brahmin is a little lighter, but I'm
You're Brahmin.
my mom's a little bit darker. I'm a little darker Brahmin. I look like that guy in the back.
I'm so proud of you.
Skin color.
Which guy? He's also. Yeah, he's my brother-in-law, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, why do you guys say?
Listen here. The white voice created the virus. This is a fact, by the way. Hard, stone cold fact, man. It was called Project Diffuse. Ralph Barrett, UNC, along with Fauci, created that shit in Wuhan.
Because they can't do it in the U.S.
Because they couldn't do it because it was after 2014. That's why the pardon of Fauci goes back to when? You guessed it, 2014, when they made it illegal. And they did it intentionally. They intentionally released the virus to kill all these fucking people and make chaos to get the mail-in vote. It's very clear. Why? Because you have Event 201 for COVID, which was hosted at Johns Hopkins, the Bill Gates Foundation. So this is where people.
Don't talk about the Bill Gates Foundation. Skip that.
Yeah, well, they did the dry run a year back.
Let's skip that. Go talk about that. Let's skip that one, please.
All right. Event 201.
Hold it.
Call it that.
You mean Unit 201 in the Japanese internment camp during World War II?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Japanese.
No, you're being facetious.
You're being an
You know what I meant. Are you guys?
Japanese internment, stupid.
I said one thing about India. You go on a rampage. I don't care.
Listen, man, I don't give a shit.
I'm the one who voted for Pierre. Okay,
They wiped their ass with your right. You never had rights. Like that's
They treated you worse than a dog. Kill you. They killed you. You understand?
They did.
Yeah, so
They killed your friends.
What am I supposed to
They
do?
killed your money for that fucking lockdown.
I know.
They tried to kill the kids. They tried to tell you vax all the kids.
I'm leaving. We are leaving Canada as soon as possible. Okay? I'm leaving. I'm getting the hell out of here. Okay?
You think Canada did it? I just told you, America did it. Wake up. Where are you going to move? America? Where we made the virus?
The Cayman Islands, Aruba.
How's the islands going to help you if the lights go out? You know what the natives will do?
What?
Russia.
Where is it
How's it going?
Hong Kong. I don't know.
Hong Kong is fucked. Give it like how many years?
China's
never.
on the doorstep.
Wait, where the hell is there to go now?
There's only one place. That's why we
Where?
got to fight for it. The U.S.
Jihad.
Canada's the same as the U.S. anyway. Canada
is like 8 years ahead of the U.S.
It's U.S. without having to deal with all the military.
Canada. UK's ahead of Canada. Here you won't get a knock on the door for saying faggot. There you will.
Or
Here you'll get a knock on the door.
you will get your teeth knocked in for saying faggot.
Where?
Here.
In Canada? Who's gonna say that?
You're gonna get raped. You're gonna get totally fucked, debanked, no longer hired, all sorts of shit.
You won't get. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You will be ostracized if you're exposed. Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
You're already ostracized if you're not a faggot. Let alone be anti-faggot. This is the situation. I don't know where you're at. You sound like a Toronto guy.
Yeah.
Why are you moving in?
You're in the heart of faggot.
What's the point of moving anywhere? All the problems already happened last year. Everything's over.
Canada's getting worse, bro. You don't even know what's going to happen in Canada. Because you said pretty in the United States.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
What's so bad about Canada? What do you think is going to happen? Unemployment?
They're trying. I think we're going to have an even bigger living crisis. So rent's going to go up. You cannot rent anywhere. And this is how they bring in the reason for, let's say, huts or something like that. Small cities stacked upon each other like in China. Right?
You got enough land over there. Just make trailer parks.
Actually, that's the trail of what? Deers?
Trailer parks. Parks.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the future. It is what it is.
Echo, you're a cool guy, man. I vibe with you. Yeah.
But you just called him a Punjabi nigger.
I never said that word actually when I was here. But
Why is it? You're brown. Oh, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say. He said Tamil.
wait, do you have? Oh, do you wear the shoelace?
Yeah, I used to. Let it go.
Oh man,
when I go back to do any sort of function, I put it back on.
What is that? What is this?
Like holy threads, the holy string.
Holy string. What is that again? What's the
The
religion?
priest symbol.
Holy
and Shiva's like ass hair or something like that. They wear it around themselves.
Brahmin string. Brahmin string meaning the holy string for Brahmin is known as the sacred thread or papita. How do you say that?
In the south, we call it puno. They call it janu in the north.
Gandu.
Punga, they call it.
Abgandu.
Pongal is the tasty food. It's punal.
So what do you speak? You speak Sanskrit or what do you speak?
Tamil.
But you don't.
But I know what Gandu. I know what Gandu is.
Gantror.
I know.
So you know, but you don't speak it, yeah?
I know how to curse them out.
But you don't know how to interact further than that.
Not at all. I can't even order a water.
Although you're in the same country.
Yeah. And neither can they interact in my language.
That's wild. Well, how can you say the boy went home after school?
In what language?
It's subject, verb,
Just say the boy went home.
Home went.
Oh, you say boy home went after
You
school?
use subject, then the object, and the verb. Rather than the boy went to the bus, which is what you say in English. Subject.
Yeah, so it's subject on.
Well, just keep it the sentence. The boy went home after school.
Yeah. Poi invito Capona.
Oh, child.
There's a subject, a narrative, and there's a prerequisite. So
It's a subject, object, verb.
I would be interested in seeing another Indian say it in their own language.
Yeah, but when I went to my Ivy League school, like, I have a different.
They never taught you about linguistic comparison.
No, it's different. Like, no, language, yeah, it's different interpretation of language, yeah.
What is that holy string? Where do you wear it?
Over your left shoulder.
Over your left shoulder, as if it's like a laptop kind of bag holder.
I've told you, you're gonna get to do.
Like what? But would you wear it as underwear, or like you wear it under your clothes, or
Yeah, exactly.
so no one sees that.
Well, you can see it because it's like right under your shirt.
So, but is the do we consider it what?
This would be unheard of, but it would be considered a racial attack of some kind.
Really? But like the guy would.
Bitch that Brahmins are the problem of the.
Oh, so you guys are the niggas of India, basically.
No, we're the. They complain on us that we exploit underclasses, but it's not true. Our guys are pretty, are not well foreigners. Like some
So, but like what's happening?
like your community that way.
Like back when you were wearing it.
Rabbi, he's gonna be biased. That's why I'm answering every question you answer.
That's fine. But when you were wearing it, if some guy shows up with a scissor and like cuts it, well, what do you do? Or what does the average man do?
No one's ever heard of something like this. In my opinion, I've never heard of cutting the sacred thread, getting it cut like that. But it's fighting time. It's gonna be.
If you would attack them, like people would actually fight
I beat his ass, and all my friends would jump in to beat his ass.
because he cut the thread.
Yeah, this is a guy who's gone crazy. He's lost it.
Because he did that. Okay. So
Yeah, it would be like grabbing someone's cross off their neck and stomping on it.
yeah, but that's oh wow. Okay, but that's only Brahmin stuff.
Yeah, but other groups have different sacred threads of different kinds. But this
And
is
you're
one
all considered Hindus.
Yeah. No one questions each other's Hinduism. See, we're polytheists, Rabbi. We're not like you and your breed. You, David, the Muslims, you're Abrahamic monotheists. You believe it's your way or the highway.
They believe in magic.
But how
They're polytheists. There's 1,000 religions.
You guys don't claim to be. You don't claim to be polytheist, though. You guys claim to believe in one God.
No.
No, we're polytheists. There's 1,000 different gods being worshipped, and we don't judge any of them.
Yes, but I've talked to a lot of Hindus.
No. There's a different God.
They're just buttering you up, Rabbi, to make you.
Evital, have you ever seen Indian magic? Have you ever actually seen rural Indian magic?
I met Sai Baba. I saw he was a big magician.
Don't you believe in all these gods as manifestations of one of the three gods, and each of these three gods are?
Yeah, but even if it's three, that's still not a monotheism.
Well, I believe in the Trinity. But I do see how you're Trinity.
You know what I'm saying?
I sure do.
There's no Trinity. There's just three gods. Each of them have 100 different
There's
forms.
smile
And those all
in the
get
ocean.
But the three gods are totally separate gods. They're not united under one god, Brahma, or whatever it's called.
You could unite them under
Like in Vishnu at what's it
the
called?
universal kind of energy and Om. And,
Yes.
that's a way to make.
Yeah, Shiva. If you look at the moment, Shiva. That's the Sanskrit word for Om.
Isn't Shiva the destroyer?
Yeah.
No. The name.
Doesn't know.
And what do you guys believe in? You as a Brahmin, whatever.
We're Shivites, my sect.
You believe in the destroyer?
Well, we don't.
That's not Om. That's not Om.
No, I don't think so. But but we worship Shiva. Well, it's a little bit trickier. The Brahmins. There's two types of Brahmins. Okay, in Tamil Nadu. One's that worship Vishnu and one's that worship Shiva. So they both respect both religions, but both deities, same religion.
But why do you worship one? That's what I don't get.
That's you believe every family. It's like every village, every guy in India has their own family style.
No, I get that, but if you believe in both, okay, you believe in both of them. So why worship one and not the other.
Oh, we would go to that temple too, from time to time. Here comes another.
Hey Shiva, isn't that not Sanskrit?
Shiva, Om is not Sanskrit for Shiva, but I don't know.
No, Om. That's Sanskrit for Om. That's like O-M there. Literally. Eftol, are you lying to me?
Yeah, go ahead, Shiva.
Yeah, no, I told you almost right, but I would say that the reason some people worship Shiva and some people worship Vishnu is because of lineage, ancestry, lineage. There's also a matter of choice. Some people, their personalities, their families are very much about renunciation and non-materialism, right? Asceticism. Whereas some other people might believe in living in this world and enjoying the pleasures of this world and still being spiritual. That is the Vishnu, right? So there's so many philosophies within Hinduism. So depending on what your personal philosophy is, what your family's philosophy is, that's where you focus your energies. Because once you believe in Shiva, your rituals are different. The things you do, the best practices, your choices in life are different than Vishnu. But that doesn't mean that these gods are different. I would say it's all consciousness. We're worshipping different forms of consciousness. We don't have such a thing as a god, G-O-D, right? We don't have a creator, so to speak.
You have a D.
We are that.
Debbie.
Right, but isn't one of those gods the creator or something? Who was it?
No, so the Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva are three principles of Brahman. Brahman is the ultimate consciousness. Right? That's what we call divine. We don't have a word for God. I would say divine, right? So the creator, so to speak, Brahma, is the creator of this current universe. The universe gets its own Brahma, so we can have a billion universes, maybe parallel universes.
It's not only 3 then. There can be 16.
Yeah, but that is Brahma. Brahma is just a cosmic principle of creation of this current universe. Right? It's not God.
This is hard for a faggoty monotheist like He can't even listen to this guy talk about it.
Yoga's example
It's
is
so
prayer.
disgusting. It's so disgusting to you, Mike.
Yeah, whatever.
How do you deal with someone telling you, for example, I don't believe in your community? Like he's telling you this stuff, I don't believe in Shiva, I don't believe this never existed, like they're not even real. How do
They
you
kill apostasy, just like we do. So what?
It doesn't make you feel a difference. If somebody in the same family, you could have a person who does not believe and a person who believes. So, a person who worships, who does meditation, does not worship. Right?
Yeah, we don't fight and kill each other like in your religions.
You can have an atheist in the family and totally cool.
Honor killing in Chennai. Look it up right now. It happened last week.
Yeah, upon Muslims, you idiot.
No, it wasn't.
Honor killing is not about religion. Honor killing is about community, not about religion.
Hey, what about in Chennai, the girl that killed herself because she got married off and you guys give money to
That's her problem. That's her own problem.
Social problems are Hinduism problem, so to speak. Hinduism is a very wide spectrum. We have all kinds of crazy ideas within Hinduism and all kinds of normal ideas. Everything is acceptable as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. Everything is acceptable.
What crazy ideas do you have?
What?
What kind of crazy ideas do you have?
Oh, me?
No.
Personally.
Because you said in Hinduism we have crazy ideas.
There's renunciation. I think renunciation is a crazy idea for this world. Renunciation is about going to the forest and meditating there for 25 years. And that, to me, today, in today's world, that is probably not a good idea. Right? Very much an integral part of Hinduism. Not eating foods for 5 months. Eating 5 nuts for 5 months. That'll just the body, but that is part of it.
If you don't have a clear doctrine, you don't have a clear doctrine, right?
There is no such, because Hindus believe that every soul is not right for Atma, is going through their own journey. So there cannot be a universal doctrine for everybody. I could be in a different state of my evolution, you could be in a completely different state.
Okay, so that's
You might be living on a different planet. You might have gone through a whole different history. So what applies to me does not apply to you.
Yeah, but then fine, I totally get that, but then that creates an issue, which is there's no right and wrong, basically. Like
No, there is some universe.
right?
No. There's a set of principles that's called dharma, right? And karma. Karma is what happens to you because of your actions through the century. Dharma is how you should and how you should act is dharma. But the dharma is swadharma. My dharma as a soldier would be very different from your dharma as a doctor.
No, I get
Right,
that. What if I tell you this? What if I tell you that these things are subjective? We literally had a Muslim in here, right? What is good and what is bad? Because you say karma, deals with you based on your actions, but your action itself, what makes it good and what makes it bad?
Yeah, your action is determined by your dharma, what you're supposed to do, and that comes from your lineage, from your duty in society, from your parents, your gurus, what they teach you, and the spiritual texts. Spiritual texts are very detailed about how you should act in society. Our basic principle comes from avoiding suffering for other people. I mean, you can have 10 commandments in Christianity.
What if I have a guru who is telling me to rape children, for example?
But that guru comes from a lineage. By the way, you're not supposed to just blindly follow the guru. In Hinduism, there's a lot of personal autonomy on your decision making. If you think something is wrong, something is harmful to a child or another human being, you don't have to follow it. None of this is mandated, by the way. Nothing is mandatory.
Yes, and that's what I'm wondering. Because what if, to my mind, it's not bad to harm a child or anybody?
Well, if you do bad things, right, whether your guru told you or whether somebody told you you do bad things, then your karma is going to be fucked. If your karma is going to be fucked, you'll see it manifest in this life or the next life. There's a system of eternal correction.
But what if I do it out of good intention? Like, I genuinely...
There's no way to do that. It's an antisocial activity.
No. If I do believe that your suffering will better you, for example, and therefore I'm going to make you suffer.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, for example, you go to the forest, right, and you meditate for 25 years. That has a consequence. Even that has karma in Hinduism, right? Every good action also brings karma in Hinduism. There's no such thing as good or bad, eternally good or bad. Because, for example, if you live on this planet, you leave a footprint. You have to cut down a tree to build a house, right? You cannot not do karma. That's what Hindus talk about. That's what the Gita talks about, right? How do you small enough, but enough for you to sustain. But some people believe, you know what? We don't have to even live. We just have to sacrifice ourselves and not be born again. And that's the ultimate goal of Hinduism, moksha.
Correct. And I would relate to that. But then my question would be, what about sacrifice of someone else, not me? Because just like sacrificing certain things better me in life, making you sacrifice certain things better you in life, especially since you're not willing to do it, for example. So now I'm going to make you suffer. Yeah. I'm going to say suffering can be a good thing.
Absolutely. And there's a case study. See, this is why, Hinduism is all about moral dilemma. It's not as simple as, chop the hands of the thief because he stole. I mean, we don't believe in those 10 commandments because you cannot say thou shalt not kill. Because in the battlefield, you have to kill. You might have to. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, it's not as simplistic. I mean, if you read the Gita, right, it's all about moral dilemmas. It's not about clear-cut decision making. It's about what happens when you have these. You are a father to a child, right? But you're also a soldier. If you stay at home, you feed the child. But if you go to war, you're saving your society. So which one should you pick? These are the difficult questions that Hinduism tries to answer. And frankly, eternally, there's no wrong or right answer. This is your karma. Whether if you save your child, you'll have a good family. If you save your society, you'll be a hero, but your family is sacrificed, right? So, which is a good decision? I mean, that depends on your place, your karma, your destiny. I don't know. It's complex.
No, that does make sense. I just don't like the open-endedness. What's wrong for you isn't wrong for me.
Yeah, I mean, you can stick to some basic principles like avoid suffering to living beings. Avoid suffering. That's the most important principle of Dharma.
Just
not cause suffering.
Look at it this way.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish up, shoot.
No, I was just saying that as long as you avoid that, the suffering can not only be physical, it has also be mental. Like you cannot say something bad to somebody which will hurt them emotionally. To us, that is also suffering. don't kill a plant if you can survive without killing the plant, right? So I mean, these are the basic principles, but beyond that, whatever you do has a consequence. So
Rabbi,
and sometimes you cannot control. So Krishna also talks about the fact that you cannot control the outcome of your actions. But you might have good intentions.
What if I testify? So I don't know exactly the story.
Rabbi, look at it this way.
Just 1 second. I don't know the story of Shiva, for example, but I do know Shiva is a destroyer. And what if, I don't know if you guys have a concept of heresy or whatever, but what if I show up, I'm Hindu, and I show up and I tell you, you know what, killing your entire family is okay because Shiva is a destroyer, and I believe destruction is part of the process, and I think you should be destroyed, for example.
Shiva is not dissolver. You can call him dissolver. It is probably a better word.
But the dissolver not of the world, he's the dissolver of negative energy specifically, but what about positive ones, for example?
No, I'm just loosely translating what Shiva basically says. Shiva, the word Shiva, right, is consciousness. Okay? It's consciousness. But in the mythological sense, Shiva is the dissolver of the universe. So, I mean, now to your point, I think what you're trying to get to is objective morality.
Yes.
Objective morality. No, we don't have that. We have dharmic texts. Depending on your lineage, your guru, your tradition, your behavior might change. You're another creation, another human being or animal is a creation, another human being or animal is a big deal. That is the eternal principle of all dharmic religion, not just Hinduism.
So, but
Jainism takes it to the nth degree. I mean, Jains don't even put clothing around their mouth just in case they might swallow an insect. I mean, they're completely crazy when it comes to avoiding something.
You guys are making this way more fucking complicated than it needs to be. It's either Superman or Avengers. That's it. Those are the two world religions.
So Buddhism is also very similar in the need for avoiding
It's either
something for
Superman
another person
or
human being.
Avengers.
But Hinduism is slightly more practical because Hinduism is the entire spectrum. Because it also has the dharma of a warrior,
But what you described to me is a form of objective truth if you believe that harming things is bad. Because you're saying objectively it is bad.
Yeah, it's a very, very minimalistic set of objective direction. Very minimalistic. Not very elaborate. Because then when it comes down to the branches of complexity of life, it becomes, you cannot have a rule book.
I can accept that, but then the question, what makes me raping a little boy harmful? That's maybe an extreme. Okay, what makes me killing this person? Well, you said killing, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily.
So you should probably read the Gita. I mean, the Gita is a discussion about with Arjuna and Krishna. Arjuna is going to fight this war, but he's a warrior. But he's going to fight this war with his cousins and his teachers who taught him in the child. Because they are on the wrong side of dharma and he's on the right side of dharma, but he's hesitant. He's like, how can I kill my teacher? How can I kill my cousins? They're my blood. This is your dharma. And yes, you'll cause suffering, but you'll save the world from a greater suffering. That's the whole discussion about.
A lot of shekels to be made to read that book. It helps you with decision theory.
So Afton, is that why you like the kosher shekel fund? Because you like to make money out of people's suffering? Or do you justify it by turning that into a common good?
No, it's not a common good, but it's a battle that must be fought on this day. Every day is a shekel day.
There's four parts to the Om mantra. There's the Om, and then there's the silence. The silence is the fourth part of Om.
Very detailed stuff in there about being careful not to get attached to the fruit of the action, which is backed up with decision theory and a lot
who has
experiments. Bhagavad Gita, the book, one of the foundational books here.
Yeah, but the Gita is foundational book for who?
For everybody. That's that's his discussion to Arjuna, how people in general must make decisions without any attachment to the fruit. You've got to make the action. You gotta make the action without being too fucking tight on the shekels and holding that shekel bag when you go to sleep and counting it.
I don't hold my shekels, they hold me. See, that's
That's right. You're attached to that fruit.
They're attached to me.
Well, you gotta be doing it for the fight, Rabbi, and make the right decisions. Otherwise, you get scared with that shekel bag. You won't be able to risk it when you need to. It's in decision theory they call it results-based decision making. It's fatally flawed.
Or maybe you guys need to teach the shekels about Hinduism. Because I'm telling you, brother, right now.
I was reading about the Rand Corporation, the think tank in Santa Monica, and the creator of the neutron bomb was a Jewish guy, and it was talking about mathematics and linear, I guess, programming or linear mathematics, but basically he just created a new term called like dynamic. Anyways, I'm just trying. My point is I have no point, but that Rand Corporation, they are at the heart of a lot of fucking problems.
So, okay, there's pictures.
You know how Von Neumann came up with a lot of the stuff? There's a book called the guy you were talking about, Von Neumann. He was a Jew who helped the Manhattan Project, and he wrote a book called The Theory of Games. A lot of the nuclear math comes out of. He was trying to understand how to beat people in a poker game and the math behind multiple players. So that ended up becoming game theory. The initial game theory math was by him.
So if you guys have space for all these gods, why don't you have the space for a God of Abraham?
It's all psychological, stupid. Hinduism.
We're fine with it. We got space for Jesus. Most Hindus are fine with Jesus as a God figure that you're praying to.
Exactly. It's just deity.
The Christians have been living in India without being pestered for how long?
150 and put you in the psych ward, but in India, everybody will just congratulate you. Well, maybe you're a Hindu from a former life and you don't even know it.
Your truth and my truth, but that's the thing. I have an issue with that. To me, there is the truth. The truth has to be objective.
There's your monotheism raising its head again.
Exactly. I have this book on Hinduism, and I was reading it today while I was sitting in the sun, and it was talking about how you should make a painting or a drawing of the deity that you want to embody, and then you have to energize it by dancing, singing, getting active, and the whole thing really deals with psychology, because what you're trying to do is instill the attributes of that deity into your life.
So tell me, Abdul, gay orgies, are they good or not? Are they harmful?
I think we don't have much of a history of that in the written record or sculptural record. I don't think.
Let's just say I'm a Brahmin, whatever you think I am, and I want to start a movement. We want to have gay orgies right by the Ganges River, and we see nothing wrong with that.
We get scandalized. Let me put it this way. There's something about this system. It's like a modular system. Like we said, there's 1,000 different sects practicing 1,000 different type of religion. That's all Hinduism, and each of them is doing their own different rituals. It's all like a self-correcting, chaotic mechanism. If any of them get out of line to be antisocial, they just.
What is that? Like, let's say.
Well,
okay.
let's say I'm not saying anything determines it other than the same way natural growth of different plants or bacteria.
Well, let's say you have a daughter. Let's say your daughter is 20 years old, and her name is Gaprit, and she.
Gaprit?
That's funny. Okay, go ahead.
And let's say she's a whore. She's like the biggest whore in fucking.
Exactly.
Whatever.
No, this is a good example. I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
Like if you had a sect that said Gurpreet needs to be a whore, and every girl got pimped out, That just
Like, what stops you personally? If you're
Think
thinking
about-
about daughter,
no, I don't. But this is hundreds of generations, just since Christ. Okay, how many generations will that type of sex be able to, proceed?
is a whore, and she likes to do gangbangs. Why would you tell her not to do that? You as
There are prostitutes from time to time.
no, but you as F-Tone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure her dad.
This is your daughter. What would you do? What would you do? This is your daughter. What would you do? Your daughter, you thought she was doing her homework. It turns out like there's Tyrone, Tyrese, Jamal, and Ali down her throat. Now what?
There would be some guys getting. That's not acceptable. We don't do. That's
It's antisocial.
That's something the desert. That's again something. It's a kind of a specialty of the white folks.
But why not? That's my question. To me, it's very clear.
It's a very specialty.
Woman. I can tell my perspective. One man, one woman, and sex after marriage. These are my principles. In your belief, there's no right and wrong in that sense. So then, why would you go? Why is it not okay for her? Why is it not okay for her to have a gangbang in your basement?
Yeah, look, the fact that these systems don't. There are families of low-class people who become whores in the ghetto. It's not like there's no whores and no bad.
But why wouldn't she become a whore? Because, in my belief, that's not okay. That's a big sin. But in your belief, that's not necessarily bad. She's not harming anyone by sucking their dicks. You see what I'm telling you? So then, why is
You're a fucking moron, Rabbi. She's harming herself. These are the dumbest conversations. Why don't we talk about something more interesting and then helping you get off or something? You fucking schmuck.
They're saying that as long as you're not harming someone, if you harm someone, then it becomes bad. That's an objective truth that they believe in. Okay.
Well, can you define?
IMSA principle, do no harm, non-violence, type of thing. It means different things to different people.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
You're such a schmuck, Rabbi.
You see what I mean?
It's not even funny.
So you end up with
This is not a bad one.
that's an actual thing.
Because people do that all through every society.
I'm pretty sure there are some people who did that.
Where do you think the ghost story came from?
They have when their kids are around.
House ghosts are, the ooh. That's why kids think there's ghosts in the house.
I'm just trying to say that that belief system allows for this to be justified and practiced and normalized. It's kind of like the atheist. It's kind of like the atheist stance. So there's the truth is subjective.
The truth is subjective, objective, subjective. You sound a lot like Simon now here. Maybe you're the moron.
The truth is objective. You cannot make a claim.
Yes, I believe so. I think the truth has to be objective.
No, it requires the subjective in order to achieve the objective, or vice versa. They go hand in hand, like yin and yang.
Speaking of claims, Simon, speaking of claims, you made a claim earlier that you ate 7,500 calories a day.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's absurd. Simon, are you sure you did your math right, dude? You know what's at 1,500 calories? That means you're literally eating like seven pizzas basically every day. So that makes the truth subjective, Simon. Oh, child, what is that? Oh, child.
See, a woman is objective, but what comes out of her mouth is subjective. So, you know, you can't escape one without the other.
This nigga never added anything. They only takes. There's some blood good. I mean, we don't really have many of those. I'm pretty sure they exist. After church, like liturgy on Sunday, we go downstairs where there's like we commune with the brethren, and there's like coffee, there's like a croissant, there's whatever you want. Like there's chocopain, whatever you want. And you know, personally, if I didn't donate, for example, I'm not gonna eat, although I could. But I'm pretty sure some people like to go there and eat and shit. And so I'm just saying, like, John, you are that type of guy who doesn't donate or anything, and you just takes.
No, you're projecting on me. You're the cheapest motherfucker in this room.
Rabbi says they said, "Come as you are."
I'm just saying, this nigga. Did you notice that this nigga never adds anything?
Again, you're projecting on me. That's you. That's how you use this app for many years.
I mean, I was literally trying to understand the Brahman. Or whatever he is. I still don't even know the difference between these things, but
It's called psychology, stupid. Ever hear of it? It's called large language models. It's called ancient and it's called modern. Coming together now.
There are some deep philosophical differences here. It's very interesting to see how.
There's only one philosophical problem, and that's whether or not to kill yourself.
Wow.
Everything else is just rhetoric. But it's intelligence. I mean,
The philosophy of the Christian is fatally flawed. You're constantly infighting amongst yourselves. Because you have great philosophies. A lot of them are very in line with the Hindu.
We don't fight with each other. We fight with schismatics.
Yeah, everybody's schism. It's only your way. And they're all saying the same thing.
yeah, you're all schizo.
But they can't all demonstrate it. That's the thing. We don't fight in that sense. But we definitely do debate and we're all about it. Because
I was muted the whole time.
The way we see it.
Are you Christian?
No, he's Brahmin.
He's sitting there talking to himself.
That there is the truth after all, and the truth is objective. The truth is one, and therefore, if you are to be a Christian, you are to be in pursuit of the wiring. Wait, what do you mean that? What do you mean you believe this? What do you mean you believe that? Why do you believe? Justify this, so on and so forth. That is kind of how we fight, but we don't fight in terms of. I wouldn't kill a Christian, for example. I don't mind killing all of you niggers, but I wouldn't kill a Christian.
Well, that's fucking savage. What did I do?
Yeah, that's really stupid. Jesus Christ. You are a real fucking schmuck. You know, when you die and go to heaven.
How can you be an anarchist and live by the non-aggression principle and say I don't mind killing you? What the fuck is that bullshit?
I don't believe in the non-aggression.
So then you're even more of a retard anarchist.
Mm-hmm.
No, I disagree with you. The non-aggression principle, I believe to be between the government and the populace. I don't believe the government should exist. Therefore, there should be no. I think like
here we go again.
Aggression between people. I don't mind aggression between people.
Here we go
I
again.
don't mind, like, you rape my daughter, I come to your house and I blow your head, just like they did the JFK. It's a very
So
clear
then
shot.
you do. So, but I mean, if you didn't care about aggression, why would you even care about your daughter getting raped? Then it's just more of an emotional. That's just more of an emotional response then, rather than like any sort of principle you live by.
No, I'm not saying I champion aggression. I'm saying the non-aggression principle is applied to the government. I think if the government should exist, I believe it shouldn't. But if it should, or if it does, it should not be exerting any type of force. That doesn't mean people cannot or should not. But if the people can, that doesn't mean they should. If
Here we go again.
So all I'm hearing is aggression bad, circumstances.
I think I would agree with you in that aggression is bad if you initiate it.
Okay, then we agree. Then why would you care if why would you kill me?
If you don't initiate aggression, I wouldn't kill you.
But you said you would.
I would if you do, yeah.
No, but how would I initiate force on you?
You guys repeat yourselves like fucking old ladies at a coffee shop. It's the same conversation for years, you fucking morons.
If aggression initiates aggression, I wouldn't kill him. If you initiate aggression, I would kill
you just compromise. You're just accepting a contradiction then.
Simon,
I believe all animals.
It's just tribalism.
All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Simon,
Okay.
Simon, let me ask you a question. Is there anything new under the sun, or is everything that is already been, and there's nothing new or exciting?
Wait, can you say that again?
The expression is there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that is has already been. So you guys are just fucking stupid.
And everything that was is. Everything that is will be.
Yeah.
War isn't going out of style. Vaccines aren't going. Nothing is going out of style. Everything will remain status quo.
I really want to cook John.
It's because you're a faggot.
No, I will do it when I come to Chicago. I would love to do this whole thing I wanted to do with Rico. I would like to do it with you.
Trust me, if you come to Chicago, you might not leave Chicago.
No, actually, I will come there. I will cook you as a woman, and then I'm gonna cook. Make out there.
Big flex.
No, I'm just telling you that if you come to Chicago, I'm going to call my friend Steve at ICE, and I'll have you picked up the day. They're already getting rounded up. It's too late.
Nigga, I'm telling you, he'll put you in a cage and he'll keep twisting your fucking nipples until you scream, wee! Wee! Keep twisting your damn nipples, and then he's gonna piss all over your face, nigga. And I will electrocute the walls of the cage also, nigga. That's what it is.
That is
See, if they reinstate slavery and I have John as my slave, dude, I will have a lot of fun.
Keep dreaming. As I said, you're lucky you're even in Canada, you piece of shit.
Slavery, you're not initiating aggression against the person. You're initiating aggression on the property, which is not a thing.
well, I mean, that's just a contradiction. Human beings.
That's not a thing. The only contradiction is you believe people cannot be owned.
That's not a contradiction. That's based off human nature.
Right, but human nature can eat my ass. Human nature is that we want to dominate each other.
That's not human nature.
That is human nature. You live in faggot land.
How the hell do you call yourself a Christian? God damn.
Faggot land when you're a Christian.
You're literally fucked in
Like, bro, the moment you tell me you're a Christian, like, all your credibility just goes.
He's not. He's Orthodox. These people are of a different breed.
Even worse.
That's even worse. That's because they're an ignorant and retarded.
That's not an argument.
No, the truth of the matter is exactly as follows. You believe people cannot be owned. I challenge that.
Bro, I challenge
everything. Nigga, I believe everything under the damn sun can be owned. And I remind you, as a Canadian faggot,
nothing.
Okay, you are the monarch subject. Nigga, do you understand that you are the subject of the monarch? Do you understand
So
that?
stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are the subject of the monarch.
The subject of the monarch. There's no monarch.
In Canada, there is.
I don't live in Canada.
Well, you are. See this nigga. So there is slavery. People can be owned. You can be someone's property. When
Rabbi,
the crown calls for you, to go to war, nigga, you better go to war, and you pay your tax on time, nigga. So don't act like you're not.
Randy, you know what has a 100% certainty is on a dating app, the first photo, if there's two chicks, there's a 100% certainty that the ugliest chick is most definitely her profile.
Yes.
I've never seen it otherwise. Ever.
That's never been otherwise. That's true. It's pretty sad, but it's true.
Hey, Jack Herrera is here. He lives in Chicago in the shithole slums. Maybe he wants to have a Negroni with you so you can buy him your cock colada.
No, I would love to cut you, John.
Rabbi, I'm in Chicago.
I want to go to Chicago, yeah.
Great.
I would-
You already
I
have
don't
that.
think so. I don't like any Democrat that is under like legal finance. I mean, fucking
John, if you call the feds, they're just gonna come for you, bro. That's it.
They're not coming for me. $1,000. My manager called me a whore,
Holy fuck.
and the senior manager said if I return to work, he's gonna punch me in the throat.
Why are you suing them, bro? It's just so pointless.
Why is it pointless? I got terminated in May.
Wait, why is that pointless?
Are you suing for the foreclosure or because you got
No, I'm suing them for workplace harassment. My manager called me a whore, and the senior manager said if I go back.
Nice. What did you get them to that point to where they wanted to punch you?
Oh,
Because it's John. What the fuck?
Wait, is this Palestinian Jack?
yeah, it's free.
Yes,
It's
it's
free
on-
Palestine Jack.
Okay, okay.
He's the one who wants to.
Is that Bobadilla?
He's the one who wants to genocide.
Simon!
Bobadilla!
Okay, so, what's up, Simon? So, Jack is fine, but, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like, no disrespect.
But he was telling me that October 7th was super cool, and he really liked that. He started doing paragliding after that.
You shouldn't say that. It's very disrespectful.
He did say it. He did say it.
Jack,
You're a
Very disrespectful. And he said he wants to start a Harry Potter monument because they're building a Holocaust monument, and both are fairy tales.
Jack, what do you think about Trump today?
Jack, you should not say that. Okay.
He did say that.
No, but I've been to rooms with Jack, and he's very not complacent or very.
Literally, just before you came in, he was saying that the only bad thing about the Holocaust is that it never happened.
Well, I'm sure he can apologize. I'm sure he's gonna apologize. But
I'm not sure if you are. Are you gonna apologize, Jack?
Jack, are you gonna apologize? Because that's
I absolutely refuse to apologize for it.
Jack, how gangster is it that Trump and Bibi took out the Palestinian negotiators and they got into the building as they were negotiating? They missed? What are you talking about? They killed them all.
Yeah, they didn't.
I was here last week, but I was
Imagine caring who killed who. We all live and we all die, nigga. We all live and we all
Well,
die.
the point is, they tricked them. They thought they were negotiating. Meanwhile, they got a fucking rocket dropped on their heads.
Who cares? Who cares?
I'm just saying it's gangster.
They killed them.
Pictures
He
on
pulled a Michael Corleone on those motherfuckers.
Yeah, he did the same thing to that Persian.
Yeah, but
That was hilarious.
Yeah, the Persians had a better situation.
Not really.
I'm just gonna say like
Trying to force country to get these.
I was gonna say like Jake, like why would you back somebody or some people that you know are gonna lose?
I did Hims do today. I didn't even check. Fuck, down 3.73%. It's okay. We'll bounce back to 50 plus.
RFK released the report today.
What was that?
Hims was targeted.
Hims went up and recovered, then they went back down. What the fuck is happening?
It's still like 48.
Wait, hold on, Rabbi, did you tell Jake to buy Hims?
No, he told me to buy it. I'm making money actually, but the thing is,
That's right.
like it's recovered. It's recovered completely. I bought the living shit out of the debt, doing good. Okay, it went back, and now it went back down. So what the fuck is going on? It went down 5%, I think.
I think it's going to dip a little more tomorrow as people digest this report. And do
What report? Novo Nordisk?
No. The Bobby Kennedy report.
It's the Maha report.
Okay, so that's the reason why this shit happened. Okay, I'm disconnected from the markets for a week now. Okay, and what about it? What about this report?
He's banned all drug advertising. Well, he's pressure on all drug advertisements.
Okay, so that
They pointed specifically to the Super Bowl ad by Hims.
Oh, sure, but that applies to everybody, not just him.
It does apply to everybody.
Okay, then in that case, I don't care.
I don't think it. Yeah, I think it's nothing burger, but it may drop a little bit at the open. I'm going to scoop up tomorrow.
I might buy more tomorrow. I'm getting butt rate with bullish. But it went back up. But then it went back down. It's a lot of weird shit happening.
Jake, what is your position?
It's not Jake, it's Jack.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yeah, cool.
Bro.
Yeah, I would like to, but I'm afraid of getting like popped by some nigga.
Yeah, there's like a lot of cards on there.
Dropping hand bombs.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you live closer to downtown, you're in finance, you're probably working up there. You won't see any of those people. Well, you will, but...
What do you mean? What do you mean those people?
They will live next to you. That's what he's worried about.
You can die anywhere in this city at any time. You never know when you're going to die. People die in the best areas of Chicago.
I have no problem with seeing them. I just don't feel comfortable dropping hand bombs.
Move to Schaumburg.
Yeah, move to Schaumburg. Avoid all the N-words.
It's a nice part of Ontario. Is it nice?
Jesus, David, man. Evital, what would you recommend David do to prevent him from drinking alcohol in the quantities that he's drinking?
Like, Aftal is gone. It's not here.
Yeah, what's up with that dyeing your like goatee and then your mustache? Keep it all one fucking color, bro. John.
I don't dye my fucking shit. That's natural. It's pepper.
That's natural. Change that, bro.
No, I'm not gonna color it because then you got to keep coloring it. It's a pain in the ass.
God damn it. She went on NPR one.
Yeah, it was on NPR, released yesterday.
Are you on the ballot officially, or?
No, I gotta get 500 more signatures. Evital, you want to help fund my campaign? I gotta get on the road.
It's not here. Aftal's not here.
Jake, give him a signature.
Bro, I don't know.
No, he's not in the district. He's not in district. But you could give $1 if you want. Then I'll know where you
I'll
live.
be moving this winter, by the way.
Really? Where are you gonna go?
Still not. Probably gonna go to like one of those neighborhoods with
Jefferson
like
Park?
bunch of white lesbians walking their dogs around.
Oh, you're gonna go to Lakeview, huh? You can get laid over
Maybe
there.
Lakeview, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah, I like those neighborhoods, bro.
Yeah, they're good. You're gonna get laid over there for sure.
You can get laid anywhere. You can get laid in the
Allegedly.
No, Lakeview is like a super high concentration of females. It's insane.
No, but are they even hot or do they?
Yeah, there's a lot of hot chicks, a lot of young girls. They work that they commute downtown for.
Come on, younger. All right, Epstein, relax.
There's nothing wrong with Epstein.
Not young girls. I'm saying girls in their 20s and 30s. So the fuck are you talking about? You fucking Muslim pedophile?
Age doesn't matter.
Look how much I was kidding, bro, but
Yeah, for it's not funny. Let's not laugh about what happened.
Jack, you're Muslim, right? You're not Christian?
Age doesn't matter.
I'm a bad Muslim, but yeah,
Well,
everyone's a sinner in my eyes.
What makes you a bad Muslim exactly?
I don't want to get into this.
Why not? Now is the best time to get into it once you think about it.
But Jake, if you're a bad Muslim, it's okay. Nobody's gonna judge you.
Jesus.
Stop, bro. You sound so bad.
Is it gin, David? Is it whiskey? Is it vodka? What's your poison of choice?
You don't have to answer that.
It's a wine, bro. It's fucking wine.
Yeah, David, you don't have to answer that.
Lou finally speaks. Lou, you're alive. I thought you passed on my AI cyber campaign.
Don't yell.
David, I told you if I get into Congress, I'm gonna loosen up those toy import tariffs for you.
Well, I already have friends in Congress, so no offense, but I don't really need.
No offense taken. Grocery store right now. There's a guy bagging that's got Down syndrome. He's probably more mentally there than you are right now.
Yeah, but does he have 2 PhDs?
Let's prove it. Let's do a diagnostic. David.
You don't have to answer that.
David, what is 499 times 1,000? Go ahead. Tell us, Dr. PhD.
Well, but
I don't have to answer that.
You can't answer it, and you fucking bought your PhDs.
I don't have to answer that.
You're lucky you got a fucking bullshit designation. It doesn't matter. You don't even work anywhere.
You don't have to answer any of that.
We don't do mistakes. How dare you?
You sounded like Zach.
Stop muting me.
Yeah, David, if you ever want to come to Chicago, I'll take you to the gym. I'll sober you up for 72 hours, and then I'll release you.
Is that a threat?
No.
But he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
This Rico is telling me he's gonna call the cops on me, and then when I tell him I'll call the cops on him, he says, "Damn, because I'm a bitch, because I'll call the cops on him." It's like, holy fuck.
Why would he say he's gonna call the cops on?
No, but he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
Tell him, can you tell him the story? What did you tell him what I
I know, you tell him.
Goat
Can you tell him the story?
Gagosian called the cops on me twice and tried to have me arrested.
Kitover, can you tell him the story of what I wanted to do with
So basically, Rabbi wants to fuck a chick at a hotel, dirty up the sheets, and then make Rico sleep in them so Rabbi can cuck Rico and get the satisfaction to his low self-esteem.
That's right.
Why do the cops always gotta get called whenever a woman gets close to Rico?
Yeah, but he said no, so it's fine.
Yeah, but once you think about it, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Like, once you think about it.
Once you think about things, they seem different. I agree.
Well, stop asking questions. That's the problem here.
No, you can ask questions.
What questions?
Only if you're seeking answers.
No, the problem
I thought a question coming.
in Groundhog Day
What
world.
if there was no tomorrow?
There's only now. I agree, David.
That's a song.
Correct. So the fact that there might be no tomorrow proves to you that tomorrow cannot be the same as today. Otherwise, that means
Tomorrow never comes, bro.
Well, David, there's free beer tomorrow.
Same as today is obviously the wrong answer. It's either better or worse. It has to be one of these two.
Tomorrow never comes.
The only way David knows that time is.
For the record, nobody handles it like that.
Oh, really, David? Sure, okay. David, how much do you weigh?
You don't know. You don't have to answer that, David.
If tomorrow never comes.
Yeah, well, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be right back on Clown House, chit-chatting like a little high school girl.
Wait, is that a threat? Is that a threat?
It sounds like it.
How dare you! You stole my childhood!
Go to the service.
Lou, you can kick this nigger whenever you want to.
Edmund, please calm down.
All right, I'm gonna go hop in the shower. You girls enjoy yourselves.
Wow, shower. You don't need a shower.
What do you think? I'm Jordanian? You think I bathe in fucking dust and dirt like the rabbi here? The rabbi's gonna make all this money in finance. He'll never go back to Jordan, build a library, build a school, do anything for his people. And he accused me of going to church services of eating food. Everything rabbi says is a projection. He's a human piece of shit.
No, but by the way, it's a very big misconception. You know how easy it is to make a shit ton of money in the third world? If you have connections there and everything, I'm definitely I am probably gonna go back there later on.
I agree. But this is criminal activity. Like,
It's so easy to do business over there.
it's not business, it's criminal activity, bro.
Have you ever been to a restaurant in Amman, Jordan? They're fucking empty at times. They want to come here and open a fucking restaurant in Dearborn, Michigan.
No, restaurants actually do good there, but what I mean is like an actual business. Like there's not as much regulation, taxation, whatever. So it's actually, if you are connected and you know people and you're familiar with the
You got wasta. If you got wasta.
Aside from the wasta, if you know how things go, then you'll be able to do a lot.
You pay the local.
You'll be able to do a lot. That's what I'm saying. I'm a local. I don't get to pay a local.
play Monopoly, do shit. In Africa, they do it a lot.
I heard the king of Jordan is gonna annex part of Jordan and give it to the
Yeah,
Palestinians.
John.
The king of Jordan. We gotta annex Jordan.
John, I'm gonna read out some buildings. You tell me if you know the buildings. All right.
This is after all?
Yeah. I'm looking at these REITs in Chicago.
What the fuck? How are you not? I don't even see you on the road.
Left Bank. Ever heard of it?
I know JLL, but I don't know these buildings specifically.
Aon Center. AON.
Yeah, I know Aon Center. I used to work there.
Is that pretty nice, or is
You
it
used to work for Aon?
Is it crusty?
No, I worked for Microsoft in the Aon building. That building has a structural problem where they had to reface. You can Google this. They had to reface it, and it cost them like $400 million to reface it because 900-pound slabs were falling off the face of the building. The architects fucked that building up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, their office is in Aon Center. They don't own Aon Center. Okay, so West Loop. Other than that, I don't have anything. Then there's CBRE, 300 North LaSalle on the Riverwalk, Chicago office, PSI Quantum Facility. Does any of this ring a bell?
Yeah, I know all these buildings. Just buy Equity Residential or ticker symbol O. You know, income properties like
I
EQR.
want Chicago exposure.
You want Chicago exposure?
Yeah.
Good luck with. Why would you buy in this town when we have the worst fucking mayor in the country?
You're about to send the troops in.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not necessarily great for leasing. I mean, people are going to want to not come to Chicago knowing that, you know, there's all these. I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. But trust me, I don't know what the PEs are. You know, who was the guy that started Equity Residential? Sam Zell.
Civil War. You lost.
Sam.
I love Civil War.
Equity. So there's a building downtown Chicago called the Presidential Towers, which is owned by Equity Residential, and they're like 3 major towers, and every single person in that building is Indian because they're all H-1B visa software developers.
Well, I mean, okay, so you don't think the crime will, if that improves, the value goes up?
No, society is falling apart. It's not going to get better. We are living in a deteriorating society.
If you move all the young thugs out of the city center, isn't that good?
There's a cultural problem. Everywhere ICE goes, everywhere the National Guard goes, you have insane liberal Democrats tracking them, protesting them, filming them. It's in
Crime area, and that will be
Yes, but the more
the value of those buildings goes up.
But why do you care? The more crime and prostitution and drugs there is, the lower the price and the more you can buy.
Exactly. So we're at max problem.
Utah, how much is your ROI going to be? How much are you going to make off of these trades? Just go build yourself a yoga studio a couple blocks from your house and enjoy your life. Stop wasting your money chasing these stupid stocks. You have no ownership, you have no say.
I get a nice 20% on a move and I tuck it away. Real estate, Chicago real estate, following in some of these psychedelic meds. There's a lot of executive orders, a lot of money to be made.
Oh yeah, what happened to that nasal inhaler product?
Well, I don't know if you're talking about that side.
Yeah.
Faggot.
Yes, I do. Yes, in fact, I do.
Don't use the F word.
Shut the fuck up, David.
No, I do want to cut you, yes. It'll be my life honor to actually cut you.
Did stocks in quite a while, but
the only stock pick you gave me was Walgreens, and it went down 85%.
Here at Utah, I got a REIT for you to look at. I used to trade it. It's got no movement, but the ticker symbol is CLPR, Clipper Real Estate. They own a huge complex in Brooklyn. Look that one up, CLPR. It could be totally undervalued. I think it's probably got like a 15% yield, but if you look at the cash flow, all these analysts on REITs, they're all just betting on who's going to stop paying because they're all fucking broke.
Okay, how about this? Keep an eye on the stuff that you told me about and just watch how it will develop over the next
They could file bankruptcy. There's probably going to be hundreds of bankruptcies over the next couple of years.
Okay, Walgreens, the first thing I told him is that this is the biggest in Chicago.
No, in Middle East.
Like this problem there is highest. You can buy
I know,
property there.
you buy a lot of different goods. I don't have anyone to
In Gaza, buying cheap.
bad move. Not a bad move.
No, Trump Gaza #1.
I don't know if the government will recognize my rights to that property on the long term.
Of course they will. Well, actually, no.
They're evacuating Gaza City right now. Did you see the leaflet droppings? Everybody's kissing their fucking front doors goodbye because they know they're not going to be there anymore.
I hope Hamas is wrapped
So what's wrong with
in
that?
the tunnels.
What's wrong with that? Sucks when your house blows up.
I love Dragon.
Did you see they turned the White House into Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, that's nice.
Did you see the Wimbledon with Kushner? And what do you think about the Secretary of the Treasury, Bessent? Because like I heard he had another outburst at this guy Pulte Holmes or whatever. He said, "I'll fucking kick your ass. I'll punch you in the face." Like, what the fuck?
He doesn't like these Twitterati guys. He doesn't like these big mouths. But I like Pulte though. This was an old fight too.
Did you see the Jeffrey Epstein birthday post?
Yeah, I saw that.
It was already debunked.
They say it's faked.
There's no way Trump
Yeah,
could
of course.
even write that. Trump's not. I don't think Trump could even be that creative.
Please let's stop wasting time on Epstein.
It's kind of interesting though because Trump's signature represents a pussy or the bush, so you could tell it's totally insulting. There's no way he would create that.
Yeah, Epstein did nothing wrong. Let's stop wasting time. Yeah, we are being censored right now.
He's shutting down, guy. He's shutting it down.
Until you can tell me who he trafficked kids to, I don't see the point.
So, Neon Black, one. The Dubins, Andrew Barak, and Prime Minister.
John Paulson,
Mr. Mullins.
Bill Clinton.
It's innocent. I don't
Bill
think
Gates.
as far as I'm concerned, it's being defamed.
What about wheelchair? Stephen Hawkins.
Can that guy even fuck?
He did something.
What the hell did he do? He just looked at the ass and then
Yeah, and slap.
what did he do?
And slap that ass.
What can that? He can't slap.
He can lick. He can just lick. That's it.
can't even lick.
Yeah, I guess Jeffrey Epstein was, as Rabbi said, was an innocent dude. He was innocent.
There's no proof of them doing anything wrong.
No one can tell you what's wrong. Like, no one can even tell you what he did wrong. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. He was an innocent dude. You could look at his face.
That's why he killed himself.
But that's the defame him. No one wants to do business.
When all the victims described his penis to a T or his egg shape, or his stomach,
There's no proof.
and by coincidence, they all describe the same.
We don't know if his dick. We don't know if it's that shape. But plus, what if that was leaked?
It's usually fine, but anti-Semitic, so not a fan, but
That is an anti-Semitic smear. It's just,
Actually, anyone who says Jeffrey is a criminal is anti-Semitic. You just put it like.
I agree.
well, I mean, there's like what other reason would there be to say that he's a criminal? You have zero evidence. Literally no evidence.
Except that one time, but that was just one kid.
Hell no. It's amazing. So he had sex with one kid. Big deal.
Yeah, I thought that was normal today.
Thank God.
It's just one kid. It's funny.
Where did the yeshiva find you, Rana?
I refuse to answer. And he was telling me where I got my smicha from. I'm from yeshiva. Which yeshiva? Okay, I have my own yeshiva. Where can I find your yeshiva? And I get my yeshiva on me.
Child.
The Torah, by the way, is made out of kosher elements. Even I know that. Come on, bro.
What?
He asked you, what is your Torah made out of? And the correct answer was that it's made out of kosher animals. I'm surprised you didn't know that since you're a rabbi.
I don't care, but no, I disagree with that. I don't. The Torah is a lifestyle. It's not a mean a piece of paper. I don't care. Burn it. No, it doesn't mean anything. The Torah is a lifestyle. Doesn't matter. None of you guys understand this. See, the thing is, you guys always talk about black people, like, you guys are much worse than any black person I met.
How about Jews?
No, that's anti-Semitic. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. The Jews are much more important than black people. I would sacrifice half the black population for a single Jew.
That's respectfully,
You're supposed to sacrifice all the blacks. That was bad.
anything soil pie.
Child. We got to talk good. That's something to say.
That's fine.
That's right.
Oh, child.
Listen to me.
You like Diego?
Lou.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's up, old Dana?
What's up, Lou?
I'm not, with all due respect,
Fair enough. Yeah. Diego, what's your status? David.
You don't have to.
With all due respect, Diego, do you want to answer your status? Do I want to add what? Do you want to say your status? My status? Yes. I'd like to say something positive about my status.
Say one nice thing, David. Say one nice thing.
Status comes with the end. Okay, so Diego, I wanted to do with Rico.
I got the gist of it. You want to repent the girl who's been hanging out with him for a few minutes. You're going to fuck her and then make him sit or sleep in the bed full of pop that you.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's not alleged. It's anticipated.
That is anticipated. He's going wild. He actually believes it. He wants to cancel the trip now.
Yo, so
Even though he's going to cancel it.
Randy, Rico today said that the Range Rover. He said that it's a small percentage of his net worth. So I put it into ChatGPT, and I said, all right, it's 2019 Range Rover with low miles, because that's what he said. And I said, estimating that his house is worth $300K, and that he got into it in 2022. And I had it do this full calculation, like what you guys train for the test, that you can actually just do it in a matter of a second. And it literally said his net worth is somewhere between $60,000 to $100,000 pops.
$60,000 to $100,000? No, that's not.
Yeah. Do you think he's worth more?
I think it's 300K.
300K. Look, do you want me to show you my work?
Dude, I can't be richer than him.
I think you can and you are. I mean, you don't have the liability of a mortgage.
But he also doesn't have a very rich father.
Yeah, but that's not how mortgage works. I mean, you have equity in it also, right?
You didn't have to fork out 20% of a home. Like,
okay, so if you do the whole,
you don't spend frivolously on things like Range Rovers. Like,
if you're going to assume the non-equity part of this house as negative equity, obviously, like negative net worth, sorry, then then sure, maybe it's like
Can I pull out the conversation and show you the work? I want to actually kind of want to understand this because here, let me just explain to you where my curiosity was piqued. So the girl that's staying with me, right? He bought a $33,000 car all in. All right, like that's taxes and everything, and he financed it, right? So she's been paying it off for years. She's paid like $27,000, or no, I'm sorry, less than that, $24,000 of that car, right? She only has $9,000 left to go. And when I checked, based on the equity, what the trade-in value of the car is, the trade-in value is literally $3,000. And I said, how can that be? I mean, she's paid a particular type of game, the finance game, the credit, and like the easy money thing. Like, I don't know how to play it, and I'm interested in learning how to play it because I do think there's a way to make money off of it. But at this moment, it's kind of like, it's a little bit mysterious to me.
Yeah, what do you want to know? Maybe it's mysterious to me too. I mean, I'm not a wizard at this point yet. But like, what is it?
No, well, hold on. Let me walk you through what I said to Rico. Hold on.
Like, I'm got time to read the entire document.
No. I'll read it for you. All right, so let's just go down here. Why don't we start it over? That way, it has exactly the data that you want to put. My friend said the car he just purchased is, quote, a insignificant amount of his net worth.
That's what he says.
That's what, yeah, I know. We have to take him at his word. Like, let's just.
No, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. So what do you want to estimate that the house, the house value was in 2022 for the house?
Well, we got like a 40,000.
Yeah. 400,000. Okay. Good. So 400,000.
I mean, it is a conservative, so probably it's not going to be more than half a million.
Dude, I doubt that he would. I'm pretty sure the figure that I remember floating around there was like it was 200 to 250K.
Is it?
Okay.
Literally, for me to buy a unit here in Montreal, like a one bedroom, it's going to cost me like twice as much as he paid for his house.
Yeah. Well, okay, so are we agreeing on 400K? Is that what we're putting in?
Yeah, I think that's good. It's 3 or 4%. Yeah. I think it's 4. Yeah.
Okay, 4%. How long would you say his loan is? 30 years? Or 20?
Let's just say 15.
Wow.
20.
Okay. Okay, 20 years. Number 2. Okay, so this is the knowledge that we have of Rico, okay? He purchased the car cash. It's a 2019. That's as close as we've gotten to him for the car, right?
Who told you it's cash?
He said he didn't finance it or lease it.
Well, didn't he sell Bitcoin for it?
That I don't know. Has anyone heard? I mean, people have joked about it.
Rambles and says, but that would be the dumbest move in the world.
That would be pretty much.
Why?
I asked him if he had like 2 Bitcoin. He said no, he has more than that. So maybe 2 Bitcoins.
2 Bitcoins? He doesn't have that.
No, he said he has more than that.
Yeah, a lot. That's for sure. Like without doubt.
Okay, but I think it's too much to speculate on how much Bitcoin he has. I can't add that into this calculation.
He is a Bitcoiner during COVID at best. At best.
So we're just not going to calculate Bitcoin into his net worth. It's not worth it. It's not going to be accurate.
No, we have to include it though. We have to include something.
Okay. How much Bitcoin you want to grant him?
30% of Bitcoin.
His place is 2 Bitcoin. Come on.
No, he doesn't even have 1 Bitcoin. That's not true.
Okay.
Okay, I have an announcement to make.
He definitely doesn't.
I have an announcement to make. No black person in America has 1 Bitcoin. They're all niggers.
Here we go. Another drunkie. But wait. So
You shouldn't say that.
Okay, now hold on. So
There's nothing anti-Semitic about what he said. There's nothing wrong with what he said.
Randy, do you want the sheikh to calculate just based on this information, or do you want it to do 3 tiers, like if he's a very smart investor, if he's a mid investor, or if he's a fucking moron with his money?
Let's say he's a mid investor. Let's say he.
Okay.
You know what? No. Let's assume he put it all in S&P. He's a good investor. Let's just say.
Okay.
S&P is the benchmark, and he probably is obviously not underperforming. Let's say it's performing.
So how do I phrase that? He invests in the S&P?
So the S&P would be 16% of dividends are reinvested. Let's give him a little bit of a small haircut. Let's say he has a compounded annual growth rate.
Okay. Is that the instruction that I'm telling you?
No, don't say that. Let's assume that he invests 70% of his 50%. It grows by 14% every year.
Okay. Wow. Grows by 14% per year. Jesus, man, you're really like.
Yeah, so let's say that he has 30% that he keeps in cash and or at the bank, whatever, and then he has which he invests for the growth of it.
Okay. Look, I'm learning, man. I'm learning. Any other information I need to give to the sheikh? We're not talking about his cloth.
Yeah, but you're missing
2004 Toyota Camry, right?
So you're missing his income and his cost. Let's say every month he saves $1,000.
Okay.
After tax, like overall, he saves $1,000 every month.
He uses $1,000.
Well, although I doubt it because he has his mortgage.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's say he saves $500.
Okay, $500. This is going to get very interesting.
We're doing the RICO hypothetical finances. RICO Bosco. When are you coming to Montreal, Boo-Boo?
Oh, I'm not going to Canada.
Oh, Boo-Boo, I would love to clap that ass.
Alright, estimating his net worth. Just before it answers, what would you estimate is just gut feeling, Randy?
I do believe his net worth is approximately $300,000.
I guess it's 400.
Whose?
Rico Bosco.
Oh.
And it's all just his house, like he didn't do anything. Just bought a house and sat on it.
No, but you also have other factors like how much of his house is in equity. Let's say that 40% of his house is in equity, and the remainder of that is 60%. So 60% of the So it's probably not 40 actually.
So how would he have so much equity into it?
Oh, well, maybe he did a down payment of like 20% of the let's say 30%. Let's say he has 30%.
No, he 100% didn't go over 20.
What you said? How do you figure that, Q? I'm interested.
Because nobody goes, unless you're like old or retired, you don't put more than 20% down.
I put 20. What are you talking about?
I'm putting 100% down.
Okay, and that's because you're rich and old.
No, my dad.
Yeah, your dad.
My dad was.
No, but you should put more than 20 because then if you put less than 20, you're gonna have to be fucked with insurance.
No, 20 is the cutoff.
It's the gold standard.
Yeah. So if you put 20, then you don't have to pay loan insurance.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why.
But sometimes it's worth it.
KTV.
That's why.
This thing is. Ooh, damn it.
Wait, loan insurance is only required if you put it down more than or less than 10.
Okay, so let's say that his Range Rover is worth $35,000. That's what he paid for that.
I don't. I'm sorry.
going rate for a 2018 Range Rover with low miles.
But it's a second hand. How do you know that? Based on what does it have low mileage?
He said he has a
Let's say,
rough.
bump it up. Let's say he has $30,000 in Bitcoin.
Okay. You want me to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say 0.6 BTC.
Sure. Well, that's
Alright.
that's more than 0.6, but okay. Sorry, so that's much less than 0.6, but sure. How is that 0.6? 30K. This is
So
much.
why did it think he had $17,000 in Bitcoin? I'm confused.
You know what? Hit me with $50,000 in Bitcoin. No, $40,000 in Bitcoin. Just hit me with that.
Okay, so just give the number.
Yeah, 40,000.
Okay, got it. All right. Anything else we need to change?
No.
All right, here we go. I'm putting it on thinking mode, so it's gonna take a minute or two to.
There's one more thing you should do, which is his money, 70% invested, 30% that sits at the bank. That needs to be burnt at a rate of 2%.
Yeah. What do you call that?
Inflation.
No, I know, but is there like there's a term like depreciation?
With the currency. With its value.
It's not a depreciating asset. What do you call it? Just depreciating.
Dollars are literally depreciating assets.
Okay. You call it an asset. You don't. There's not like a special term for it.
No, it is an asset.
I literally don't know like the terminology of finance.
So anti-sell-all, motherfucker.
Nothing.
Well, that's how that's
literally all you have to say is that 70%.
Well, that's what's funny about it. Like
every year.
Okay.
Now every month.
What is that?
Every month he adds to his wealth $500. 70% of what he's invested and goes at 14%. 30%.
Unless he goes on a dinner to like he drives to Miami and has a dinner.
No, that's included.
You guys are overthinking this. This is stupid.
Okay. All right, check this out.
Is this your first time to this room? Everything here is stupid because there's stupid people here.
So Randy, here's how we're gonna do it. Our assumptions are that his home value, purchase price $400,000, 4% fixed 20-year mortgage. That's about.
He either did a 15 or a 30. His name is
John Kitover. He's
Okay. Are we adjusting?
Congressman.
Well, is he
Has his own button lapel. We just get
is he an interest rate nigga or is he a down payment nigga?
I'd say he's a down payment.
They're old niggers to me.
He did a 30-year loan.
Hold on, listen. Tim. So we're taking all of Rico's. He's out.
Faithful to the gods.
Okay, go with 30-year.
Remember how long
If we have the person here to ask.
He's actually here now. Rico, do you have a 15-year or a 30-year?
But is this thou power to guard against the
Somebody's on 30.
How can anyone take this from me?
Why would I tell you?
Here we go.
Why is your business?
We're doing without us even knowing.
No, it's a 30. It's definitely. He's 30. We're gonna be able to dox him. We better not tell. We're gonna dox him if we find out if it's 15 or 30.
You know what? Go with Q. It's 30.
Almost no one does 15.
Poetry and the other studies in which I should perhaps have been
Aren't there like custom tuitions?
I mean, it's extremely rare. It's not zero, but it's less than 5%.
power or enjoyment.
That's too much of a satellite. Too many particular.
It's more likely than an adjustable rate.
I don't think he would know. I've talked to Rico. I don't think he would do an adjustable rate.
I don't think at the time.
What's the
Do you think it's gonna double in the next 5 years? Or go down? No, it's 14%. I know it can happen.
Hey baby, you want to go somewhere? No. Wait, right now. Remember what's on the other side. Whoa, gonna need some help here. I don't really understand it. What do you want this loan for?
I want to build a
giant space station that can destroy a planet.
I don't know that would be a good investment on it.
I mean, I'll open a sports bar.
All right.
It's time for demand.
Why do you say organist if you don't want I don't understand the world anymore. I promise I'll do better at this job than I did on the SATs.
Rico's been calling it for like a couple months, so.
If interest rates are low, then
Come on, do math.
As soon as the man reached Mars, he immediately got it.
You know what? They'd already started repairs, so we couldn't even take it anywhere else.
That's shit the weather like this.
Tell me about it. 2.5 minutes later, hey, what's going on? No, what? Give it back. No, what? Give it back. Give it back now. No, what? Larry, what the hell are you doing? You can't just... Larry!
That means that the monthly payment, principal plus interest, is $1,900. $1,700 here with 10% down, $1,500. Right, what's going on here? The remaining balance, approximately, if we pay 20%, is $300,000.
You know what feels good? As soon as the boy sat on the golden chair, suddenly the gears started turning, and countless golden threads wrapped around his entire body. The girl immediately realized that something was wrong, so she told Percy to get up. But the boy had decided to sacrifice himself. Gradually, the golden chair engulfed him completely, and he himself turned into gold. After that, the statue of the goddess standing behind dropped her shield. And instead of running away with the shield, the girl started trying to understand the machine. At that moment, as soon as he rang the ladder, the staircase rose from the water. He told the girl to take the shield and leave, saying she would be considered a hero. But the girl clearly said that she could not leave her friend behind. She kept trying to understand the chair. Seeing their friendship, Hephaestus' heart softened. He blew the whistle again, and the golden layer on Percy's body began to melt. Finally, Percy breathed again, completing their mission, and then Percy handed the shield over to Ares. Keeping his promise, Ares gave him a bag, and when Percy opened it, there was an electric weapon inside. After that, he went straight to the Empire State Building, picked up the weapon, and said he needed to meet Zeus. As soon as the elevator reached the top, Percy had arrived in Olympus. Without fear, he handed the weapon to Zeus. But Zeus became suspicious, thinking Percy had stolen it. He lifted the weapon and was about to attack Percy when Poseidon intervened, grabbing his hands. For the sake of his son, he bowed before Zeus and said, "Just spare my son." Zeus warned him that he never wanted to see Percy again, and then left. Finally, Percy met his father. Poseidon praised his work and then gave him a pearl, sending him safely back to the human world. For part 2, like and subscribe and visit my channel.
Yes, I'm treating the outstanding £40 as a liability. Because it's that where people have to find liability.
In a landmark move,
Well, let me do a quick diagnostic here. Diego, what's 499 times 1,000?
6 million.
Go ahead, Diego.
That's 9 times 1,000.
Yeah, add 3 zeros.
Okay, so what's the answer? You can't just say it immediately?
4,900,000.
Woohoo! Yeah, don't quit your day job, stupid. Don't quit your day job, stupid.
That's why he just need to calculate.
No, dude, the inquisitive. But here's what's very interesting, Rico. GPT was able to do what you do for a living, like in a matter of seconds.
So there you go.
You don't need to tell me. I've been trying to tell Randy about this.
I would bump him up by say another 50K. So that means he is, let's say 225K.
Okay, so it's close to what you estimated your gut feel.
Well, that's
like,
wild.
Within the ballroom.
I'm richer than you. Holy shit.
It's really more than losers you guys are. It's just interesting, dude. It's interesting how you can just, like, when you're a wage cut, your life is like a predictable set of numbers that I can push.
How old are you?
You don't need to know that. Like,
Yeah, but
Here's the good news, guys.
But
Like, women love stability like this. Predictability.
He's older than 35, but he's younger than 40. So let's say he's 37.
Okay. Do you want me to calculate his future life earnings?
No, I'm just saying, like, he's 9 years older than me.
So Rico, you're not gonna sleep in Rabbi's jizz sheets so he can boost his self-esteem?
Wait.
No.
I know, right?
Okay, so wait. What's his salary then?
His salary is,
I'm gonna ask it to calculate it.
His salary is, I would say, between 90 and 110K.
So assuming he spends $3,500 a month living, which includes rent, mortgage, food, insurance, car, etc.
No. He saves $500 every month.
So he has to gross this up. You need his marginal tax rate. He lives in Florida. There we go.
Like, I'm giving you a shortcut. Assume he saves $500 every month.
I said that already.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. Everything else, like all his other cash flows, are already included. That $500, 70% of it is invested, and it has a 14% return on investment, and 30% of it loses 2% because inflation.
So if he lives more comfortably and spends $5,700 a month, then his gross salary is $100,000.
No, but
if he lives modestly, there's no reason why. I told it, Florida is insane. If he lives modestly, you guys feel really sweaty. About $3,800 a month. Then if he's $4,300, which means his gross salary is $65,000 a year. 65,000 dollars. Rico, rather get the range over half of what I'm working on is increasing those numbers.
No, I think
increasing that salary.
I think you need to
If he rides a Harley, it'll increase the testosterone leverage. They've done studies on that. And then he probably starts more work rather than be wanting to be office space. And then he gets promoted.
So there you go. You don't have to do this. Just try it at work. We're not doing anything. His debt is reduced by 2%. This is
Okay. By 2% per year. But how do I explain that to DPT? Not using your slang.
The problem is that every year there's an additional repayment of his principal that doesn't come from his funds.
Okay.
Let's say that 2% of his remainder debt every year is paid off his payment every year is paid by something else. That doesn't go out, so cash out. But his debt is reduced. It's a mortgage, right? Just say that he's forgiven 2% of his debt.
With your grass and please will you reduce your debt?
No, it's because that's like a premium for being expensive. That's like you manifest your desires.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
So over 4 years, he has $30,000.
Hey, Rob, suck any dick yet tonight?
Then that assumes as if he has
Do you ever get bored?
because when you do forecasting, you can't come with a number, you need to come with a range. So we came with, let's say 100, is that right? Let's say between 100 $50,000. That's something.
Yeah, so it says $6,000.
Bitch asses.
Without the forgiveness, it's only $177.
In the next one of you.
Yeah. Pump it up by 50K.
Sitting down.
So we more.
Oh, so
Pump it up by 50K because I find this numbers. I don't believe I'm richer than this. There's no way else.
Well, I think you went too hard on the $400,000 mortgage. I think it's more like $200,000. Can we see what would happen if we cut that mortgage in half?
If you go for 300K. But that makes it bored. I'm telling you, man. I be 5 years older. I'm richer than you or Kitover. That's why I'll
It lost money, dude. He bought it at the top of the market.
My nice up.
Okay, wait. The math shifts a lot in favor of Rico. If the house is cheaper.
Yeah, because most of it is in that, of course.
With a $300,000 loan, the forgiveness plus normal amortization pushes him closer to 120K. Wow, dude, you made a whole 20K extra, man. Randy makes that in like 6 months at just holding Bitcoin. Yeah. Or more. Whatever. So a few months. I mean, after the price hasn't moved much. That's here, but that makes the car a smaller size than before, but still not insignificant. So whichever way you cut it, the car is not insignificant. So let's say the friend spent too much money on the car.
Let's say 200K is actually a good estimate. So the car is how much?
Dude, that 2019 Range Rover is minimum $30,000 car.
A good point. 35,000.
Is John still in here? You can do it in Zed.
200,000. So the car is 17.5% of his net worth.
That's it, Randy. You got it. So you literally did a Freudian experiment.
He literally that's a
That's amazing.
Fuck yeah, he works here. Probably don't know.
That cost him the game, dude.
17% of his net worth. I'm just pissed. So that he can bring some ass.
In a 6-year-old car? This is insanity, Rico, dude.
I don't think it's 35K.
Charlie, it's a Range Rover, bro. It's low mileage for the Rico.
He's just beating on it.
How much is it?
Hey, initially he was thinking this was 2023.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
What's low mileage?
I'm sorry, I was doing my job.
Yeah, I would say it would be less than that.
This means you're making it when you wake up from a nap, like you're supposed to pretty nice hour, or less so.
Sorry, buddy.
It means like people are jealous of what's changing.
Just kill me! You want the goddamn car right now?
You don't get anything till I come in.
Alright, you best lay your piece on the hood of that car.
So let's say between 15 to 20% of his net worth is in that car.
Nice lady all over you.
Obviously, the gas
Let's get your ass on the floor, you dirty son of a bitch.
Let's hit me with this. Let's say it is, what's, you know what, ask ChatGPT about
Randy, men, because the age is 38, so I mean, you're only 38 once.
All the
So it's about hitting that sweet spot.
Yeah, but that's cash that is direct. Ask ChatGPT, what is the, are you on ChatGPT right now?
Yeah.
Ask it, assuming a straight line method of depreciation. Assuming a straight line method of depreciation.
This is great.
Average depreciation expense every year for this car.
How far do you want to go? It's going to taper off. You gotta go like 5 years or so. How long do you think he's going to have the car?
Dude, he's gonna have that car for like 15 years.
Yeah, $5 million.
It was stupid enough to show up on depreciation expenses.
Someone's had enough of your
All
shit.
the asset minus the salvage value.
No, I
know how to use that life.
Someone wants you to lose some kid. They're gonna take us.
You guys have to know what he's going to sell it.
He's one of you. He hasn't sold his house yet. He knows it's going to come down.
my God, there you go.
Yeah, okay. Purchase price.
In my method of depreciation, what is the annual expense for this car?
Okay, so here's how it jumps up. Right.
I just want this car brand new.
This car brand new was $110,000. And after taxes, okay, at 90,000.
That's not true.
The new Ranger, depending on the trim, you can go as low as 80,000.
But 2019.
No, I'm saying it was new. It's brand new. That's what the owner will pay. The current typical for IRS guidelines estimate was used personally for 5 years.
Okay, then, but it's not straight line.
Hold on. We're not there yet. So at the end of the useful life of this car in 2029, this car will be worth roughly $10,000. Now, step 2 is straight line depreciation. $90,000 minus $20,000 divided by 10 is $8,000 per year. Means that on average, the car, quote unquote, uses up $8,000 in value each year across a 10-year span. In practice, actually, depreciation is front-loaded. It's faster in the first 5 years.
Yeah.
It's already past that.
That's what I'm saying. It's an explosion. But that's
On a straight line basis, the car depreciates about $8,000 per year. It's valued over 10 years.
That makes sense because then that means that years to go.
No. You can't do it. It's a stupid way to do it.
No, it's not. That's exactly assuming accelerated. Makes sense.
Okay. Here we go. But given the observed market value, which is now $35,000, the effective depreciation is closer to $9,000 to $10,000 per year.
Yeah, that's even worse. That literally means that it's 3.5 years to go.
If you don't have an end date, how can you even figure this out?
Okay, give me the end date.
I don't know. I can try and give a random trying to figure it out.
That's not an end date.
You're fine. I know, but it's never going to be zero.
No one said it's gonna be zero.
So it's 10,000 the end.
Okay.
That's what you say.
No, I would say he's going to get rid of it in.
Fuck off.
I'm going to say he's going to get rid of it in 2029. Is that
Look, it's quiet out there. What was the line? We won't drop it. Kid's a fantastic server. Just wait till you see him.
Nobody understands what you're trying to do. All three of us are trying to figure something different.
Get out of my personal space. Not age for all this talk. You all right, son? Can I get a look? Taking my son for a serve.
My boy Rico,
Just come
by the way,
back up
is
here with me
really
for a minute.
That's it.
Public meeting.
You battle out into that break with your boy. I don't know what might happen. I mean, it's football day. He's the type to make you rush while they're not petite out of the
Assuming it's like
I know it's nice to lose space in front of your boy.
and the salvage value of
But you gotta know when to back down. Or get a hold of it. So get out of here.
Fuck off. What is? Well, actually, don't do anything. Assuming
It's
the
quiet
ground
out there. We'll stick the line. We won't drop it. Kid's a fantastic server. Just wait till you see him. I grew up
What is an appropriate estimate of the
Scare my
yearly
boys.
depreciation expense?
Get out of my personal
What
space.
is the estimate of the
Not even for all this fuss. You all right, son?
For this
Good
car.
lad.
Can I get a look? Taking my son for a serve.
Yeah, I got that. Just come back up here with me for a minute.
Correct.
That's it.
Public beach.
You battle out into that break with your boy. I don't know what might happen.
I think he's just trying to figure out what are you. Just to be clear before I read this, are you trying to figure out what Rico has to come out of pocket?
I'm trying to find how many years it will go. Trust me, give me the answer.
Okay,
I've got the answer.
Under a straight line value,
A straight line method.
the current value is $35,000, down to a $5,000 solid bet.
No, don't mention that. Don't mention it. Can you just remove everything and write exactly what I'm doing?
I wrote exactly what it says. Assuming it's a method of depreciation and
Assuming it's based on depreciation and the current value of $35,000, what is the depreciation expense for this model?
Can I tell you the easy and simple answer for this? Not a stupid calculation.
It's a very easy calculation. Just give me the number.
It says the estimated depreciation is $5,000 per year from 2025 to 2028, assuming the salvage value of $10,000. I didn't tell this to assume salvage.
Yeah, but you're assuming 2029.
Okay, so you want to do a 4-year schedule? Why not the 8th? But I didn't touch the executive. Let me try and give an answer. I didn't talk to our friends. It just seemed to for us. Just because Q said it has to have an end date. It doesn't have to. Maybe. And I did the math, by the way. If that's the case, then we set it back. Which is not 2029. Alright, here's the answer. 15 years, it's going to be worth like $5,000. Right? So 2,000 here, if you want a stupid straight line, which is a stupid way to do this. 2,000 off a year from 35, and that'll get it down to 5,000. You said it's going to be 5,000. 15 years is going to be $5,000. Yes. So what does that mean? That means that it loses $2,000 of value a year. That's, oh my god, that's awful. Why? Oh my god. That's just 30,000 divided by 35 down to 5. Yeah. Listen to what we have to say. Yes. What is the matter, okay? That's assuming it goes down to 0. The card's never going to be 0. No. That's not the way to do this. Everybody stay down. Okay, if everybody stays calm. If you want to go to 5, let's go back which is 2. But if it goes to 0, so that's it doesn't tell us. Okay, so 15 years. Nobody's going to trade it in, which is let's assume he gets married and then gets divorced and the wife takes the car. That's so stupid. Okay, no, that's fine. Every year from his net worth because that's depreciation expense. This car is valued every year by $2,000. Every year he loses $2,000. And then you do the math. Say, assuming everything remains as is, like this. What that's by the time 20 years from now. You're trying to figure out a net worth based on this card. Well, you know what? I mean, the price goes to 0. So 17.5 years is the furthest we can actually estimate. Oh my god, this is insanity. So we're projecting step by step, keeping his car loss in mind. Every year you that's from his network, yes. Okay.
Never thought I'd see you here again.
So his original house was 35,000 in our scenario. So by year 17.5, the mortgage is already at or near 0. That means equity is about the full house value. If we keep the house 400K, then his equity is equal to 400K. We allow for a modest appreciation of, let's say, 2% per year, and the value is 570K. His Bitcoin, on the other hand, outperforms his house. It'll be 0. His Bitcoin is estimated to be in excess of $350,000.
Guns are made to be shot hard.
His savings and investment $500 per month after taxes is about $6,000 a year. Look like a bunch of stupid invested at 70%. At 14%. After 17.5 years, that's 230K. So basically, okay. So I don't want to skip here, but I'm getting the feeling that he can't even buy an RV with this. But okay. So the range, Randy, 17.5 years, he'll have a net worth of 1 to 1.1 or 1 cartridges. Yeah, 1 to 1.2 million.
$1.2 million in how many years?
In 17.5 years.
Okay, that's probably the rules. It's okay.
What about the 7.5?
We need to calculate his age. What's his
Is 37 years, so that's 54, 55. So let's say that he'll be 55 by then. So he'll make, let's say let's take upper level, 1.2 million. When he is 55. So that means every year of his life, he made $21,800.
Wow. That means that wait, hold on. Let me tell you, so this is even more interesting. The nominal based on the current rate of inflation means that his actual purchasing power, his real net worth, will be about $500,000.
Yeah, but that's assuming inflation. So $1.2 million with all the inflation.
That's also assuming we have a new system on our next.
So that means like it's as if he has brought the rest of the
That's assuming that like the numbers outweigh
That's it, man. Give me the rest of the fucking play.
now. So like the answer here is like not working.
So, Randy, now you've got an assumption that he is divorced. Year, let's call it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Year 9, he gets divorced, and of course I wanted to estimate. Yeah, but after we have to get the lawyers.
Okay, lawyers.
I think it makes it.
Well, that's $380,000 extra. I'm going to transfer from there to the end.
So it says, divorced in year 9 in Florida with lawyers' fees, which will be around $20,000 to $25,000. And by the way, it's not going to be $20,000 to $25,000, it'll be a lot higher than that. It says that he'll have a purchasing power of $25,000 to $30,000 in 2034.
There you go. This is exactly what I want to do. Just backtrack a little bit. I want you to calculate his net worth 10 years from now without the lawyers fees.
Hey, listen. Hey, Max.
Okay.
Wait, without the lawyers?
Yeah.
I see the money, man.
So are we going backwards, or what do you want me to come to?
Yeah. 17.5, right?
Yes.
I see the money, man.
You'll have to take it.
I appreciate that. That's why you're a good man.
No, I want to see how much he has for the target.
Okay, so the recalculated net worth projection now down to 9 years. His home equity is $140,000. His car is $30,000.
9 years.
No, hold on. Car depreciation. So in 9 years, the car is worth $17,000. Wait, hold on. In 9 years, his nominal net worth is likely $450,000 to $500,000.
So let's say 500.
Maybe you should take your watch
500,000. He got divorced.
You go with that.
Let's say that's 300,000.
Drink it.
So 300. He
he has 8 total.
You never used to talk to people in there.
On the 9th year, he has a windfall right now.
It's 4 years
Assume he has a windfall of income. His total income 880. He looks over total wealth.
You want to drink?
So, assuming things continue to grow the same way they grew, then
One move and you're both dead men. You hear me, asshole?
Is this something new for you, son?
Shut up! Shut your goddamn mouth!
Hey, fine. No problem. There's the cash register, and right up there is the television
65.
camera. There's a nice full face shot. How about a profile? There's a couple of ways we can do this.
Shut up!
Fine. I'm just saying you got to think these things through. You don't just come walking into someplace waving a gun around and expect the world to put up with that. It's not acceptable behavior.
Yeah, you gonna stop me?
Hell no.
Okay.
Go right.
He gets $880,000.
Probably got a minute or two.
no, he doesn't get.
Maybe you don't.
You say windfall.
Just trying to help you.
He has an after
Yes, that for a day. So now it goes $880,000. Even after windfall.
Boy's got a bad attitude.
Growth assumptions.
Point breaks.
Yeah,
he continues to save $500 a month. His windfall baseline at age 46 is $800,000 times 1.14 to the negative power, which is about $800,000 times 1.3, which equals $11.2 million. So the windfall. 11.29.
Kid, right?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
You got a little cream on your mouth there, sweetheart. Be happy to act.
What?
Excuse me. Lucky guy, her dad. No problem? Would you like one?
Go. Come on.
Hey, festy at that, huh?
Okay, thanks for clarifying.
Do you know a guy named Coco?
What?
He was out on a date last night and he came over and pulled some crap.
He came up out of nowhere and just started
Growth rate
saying all
at
this
14%
stuff.
annually.
Kind of witch stuff.
He's going to have $11 million
Stuff like
at
that.
retirement.
What exactly did he say?
Yeah, but
Now, that's the only thing she's. His savings are $67,000. His house
Making a big fucking mistake.
Your fucking
let's say
Don't fool him.
so that's 20 years of retirement. So that means he has $600,000.
kid, right?
Hey, Roshack, you're pretty famous, right?
You know what? I'm pretty famous too. Ain't that right?
Let's say she's right. Which is gonna happen.
maybe I hear it. That's why it's calculated 19 years. So say 880,000. 1.14 to not bad. I can live with that.
Easy to understand.
Minus.
Not locked in here. You're locked in here.
I want to go back to this divorce thing.
Stop doing shit to my car.
I want to see how it affects his savings over time.
With malice and jealousy is very powerful. Especially in Diego's voice, it's like he'll insult you with his mouth. It's like very much
Also,
like
no, these two guys were trying to like break into my car at work and had guns and knives and they were being like total dicks.
This is fun shit. This is like totally about like.
Owen and I just like,
There's different types of trolling, and this is this is great.
I'm the killer, I'm the murderer. Okay, I also have like a lot of weed and mushrooms in my car. In a parking lot. Okay, if you don't come here right now, I'm just gonna start like pissing in my pants. I swear to God, I'm just gonna start like pissing.
Right, and by the way, that's
How the fuck did this happen?
You're worse than you're dying because
You don't need a back.
I like that.
You lying sack of shit.
Oh, I like that. It's equitable 50-50.
Give me a nigga. Get on your knees.
Like 20K goes to the lawyer, so 300
Get on your knees. Better get out there now. Not yet. Get on your knees.
So
$300,000. Yeah, but we're divorced.
What are you doing here?
I own this place. Benny hasn't paid the rent in a long, long time, and I want my money.
How can't you have? She's ill. How did you kick your
I'd like to see you try, kid.
Can you take care of Damon as well, Levi?
I think I won't ask you again, Mia.
That sounds about right. 3 million.
I want my money.
Rico, don't get married though. Like, it's a big risk. No, him getting married is some flex with the kids, both man.
I mean what I say. Otherwise, I'll fuck you up.
But like the food and the gas and all that stuff.
Here's the good news. Rico doesn't have any vices.
Hit him. Go on.
He doesn't drink
Hit him.
excessively. He doesn't
What are you
have
doing
a
here?
video game addiction.
Sorry, I asked you to go on.
Yeah, sure. Just
You said he was sorry. Talking to me. You're talking to me.
I'm sure the guy who sees taxi drivers don't play the times. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Trust me. Let it go.
Come on.
See, that's how you gotta talk to these guys.
He says that the trips to Miami are down to a minimum. He's right. It doesn't make
Look at this right now. No harm, no foul.
That's true. Can we factor in? Okay, I wanna
What's your name? Winchester.
No, because the car's not gonna. They're gonna get more expensive.
Solitary.
No, that's
Lucas. Fun yet, huh?
Now every 5 years? Every 5 years. Yeah, but does that imply that he never gets married and therefore...
I'm collecting from the local blood bank. Anyone care to make a donation?
That would be probably a better outcome. Every 10 years, you spend $25,000.
Well, I wasn't talking about
Bitch,
money.
take after shit.
also his woman was sick dead. $10,000.
$3 a day, you got some nice big titties. It's actually less than $3 a day.
Sorry.
Hey, no problem. That ain't good commercial.
Sorry, Peterson. I didn't see it. Such an asshole, Chase. You don't deserve
I'm surprised that there could be a fucking, I don't know if, like, there's people that are, like, marketing and trying to sell fake tips on behalf of doctors to win.
For just $3 a day.
Yeah.
Sweet Diego, are you going through a divorce?
With the price of nice coffee, you can have some hot numbers.
What do you mean you're past it? Oh, you got divorced. I see. Damn. She took you to the cleaners, you might say.
Wow. I love the positivity in this room. Everyone says tomorrow is better.
34 more minutes.
So, check this out. So, by Rico having or like this notion that the car will get him a woman, he foregoes somewhere in the range of $400,000.
Rico Basco.
You want a timeline ready to see how much every 5 years when he gets another impulsive buy? Dance as well?
No, nigga, I need to study.
Here we go.
Well, it's been fun, my Negroni. Penis Micheladas. Hope you all have a great evening and a good life. It's been fun recording you all, wasting your time. God bless.
Good luck to you, John. I hope you win.
Thanks. You gonna contribute? You're gonna give me 10 shekels?
Who says I haven't already? See, you don't pay attention to your donations, dude. You gotta keep on top of that. You need a comptroller. What do they call that?
Treasurer. Somebody mailed me a check from Clubhouse, actually. Check or cash. I haven't opened the envelope yet.
Likes to mess around with those things.
Yeah, I'm actually worried about even opening
I would love
it.
to cook Chicago cheeseburger. Motherfucker, I would love to fry eggs on your fucking bald head, nigga, under the heat of the sun.
Well, I applied for a position at ICE, so I hope you come to Chicago so I can deport you soon.
Motherfucker, I will literally fry eggs on your bald head, nigga, under the heat of the sun. I'm telling you.
When I put you in cuffs and I bring you on that airplane to send you back to Amman, I'm gonna tell you, have a good night, N-word.
I'll literally fry eggs on your ass.
As that plane takes off to Amman, Jordan, you're gonna be screaming, N-word! N-word!
I'll see what I can do, John.
Yeah, talk to John Paulson. Tell him I need $100,000 contribution because I gotta hire some people to get these signatures. It's exhausting.
Child!
So wait, Diego, when I met you at the gas station, you were already divorced?
That was my second wife.
Holy shit, no wonder why she was like a robot and didn't give a fuck about what was happening.
I needed one that obeys a little bit more.
So what are you gonna do now that you're single again? Are you gonna use Hinge and Bumble to find your next future divorce?
I'm gonna buy a Range Rover to solidify the deal.
Damn, you are a bitch.
No more jalopies for me, John.
Could you imagine having to buy a car for a woman just to make her love you? That's real cuckery. But since you can't do simple multiplication, I understand your position.
Thank you.
Child. You guys keep wasting your time, man.
All right, Rico, let's play this game on Randy now. Based on what we know about Randy, how much did he want to sue the bank for? TD Bank?
Only 100,000.
Yeah, dude.
100,000. Let's say it ends up being 70K. How about that?
You're gonna go through all that effort for.
It's probably your after-tax income.
You see?
You never notice how the word income sounds a lot like income?
And mortgage sounds like death. Yeah.
Wait, how does mortgage sound like death?
In French, mort means death. Engage means contract. Contract of death.
Oh, it's so true, but it's really the property
I have
taxes.
zero mortgage. Yeah, I don't think you can do this thing with me because I'm younger and there's a lot of I will get mortgage later on. So it's just.
Rabbi, I didn't know you got fired for refusing to take the vax. That's very courageous of you.
I did get fired for refusing to take the vaccine, yeah.
So what was it like when they let you go? Were you like, I hate you all, you're a bunch of bitches?
It was horrible. They fired me 1 week after my father passed away.
Damn.
Which is illegal, by the way, in Canada. But they don't care. Because of the vaccine shit, honestly, I'm not taking the vaccine. I went through a lot of shit, man.
Wow.
And I wasn't even allowed to go get a haircut. But I don't care. I have long hair. And they were saying that they wanted to prevent us from even going to the grocery stores, and they were even proposing extra taxes on the unvaccinated. Things like that.
So we all got to experience what anti-Semitism is like to some extent in real life. We all got to experience it.
We're all Jews now.
That's anti-Semitic.
Wait, Diego, do you think that the Zionists are the ones responsible for the forced mass vaccinations?
Well, he says he's Italian, but Fauci, man, I mean, come on. Look at the face.
Who's the heads of the WHO and every CDC thing? Who's the head of all these vaccines? Come on.
And that's anti-Semitic.
Well, vaccine is an Italian word, vaccini.
Well, let me have some broccolini with that.
You know, in hindsight, like this isn't the craziest thing that has happened. I would say probably World War II had to have been the craziest thing that ever happened.
You think World War II was crazy? Yeah, I could see that. Brother wars.
They literally
Convincing of that. It must have been a real psyop.
they already did World War II, so they're like, what else can we do to fuck with ourselves? They're like, let's just inject everybody with poison.
That's why I like you, because we're on the side on the things that matter. I don't like the vaccine.
Well, who would like it? It's not a slice of cheese pizza and a Miller High Life.
Nigga.
Well, they were actually offering people, I think, cheese pizzas beer to get vaccinated. Remember that?
I think it was French fries and a hamburger.
Well, the vaccine lottery is the craziest one. If you get vaccinated, you get a lottery ticket and you could win millions of dollars. That was like the most horrifically obnoxious thing I ever
I got
saw.
vaccinated today, actually.
Really?
I think it's a vaccine.
When did it
I
shrivel?
gotta take the shot.
When did it shrivel off and fall off your groin?
That's totally a decade ago.
Are you moist down there now?
There you go.
When did yours shrivel?
Maybe you should talk to Rabbi here.
Tell him you don't have to answer that.
Talk to Rabbi here. He wants to bang a chicken in bed, jizz all over the sheets so you can sleep in it.
I would like to do that to you.
Yeah, I'd love for you to come to Chicago. Come on by anytime. I'd be happy to host.
I would literally conk you.
Can't wait to send you back to All Salt where you belong.
I'm not from just for the sake.
I'm saying he might steal your girl.
No.
This guy, I guess.
So he even said that he'd like to be more engaged in kink.
I've never done a citizen's arrest, but I hope you come to Chicago soon.
Nigga, I will come to Chicago and I'm gonna plant Al Qaeda flag up your ass as I fuck your girl.
Please come to Chicago anytime.
Well, I'm telling you exactly what's gonna happen. You can take it or leave it. But anyways, you're gonna take it.
Spread eagle.
You can
I spread Microsoft spreadsheets. That's what I spread.
you can go back to your father's house in Amman and you Papa, why did we ever leave Jordan? They vaccinated us. And now I'm back home. Allahu Akbar.
Randy, can we calculate John's net worth based on the value of his property, as estimating how many people he's renting out to, minus the phones he buys?
Don't forget
Does it say I'm on the phone?
don't forget the massive lien on the property.
I see it. I see it.
Even if I get into Congress, they're still going to garnish my wages. I'll be the only garnished congressperson.
That would be awesome.
Well, then you will be setting precedent. That's actually good.
Well,
Let's just go right back to the fucking people that are.
No, see, if I get into Congress, I'm going to pass an act that disallows debt collection for mortgages, so I'll be okay.
There we go. John, do you get into like watching movies about politics now that you're doing it?
Wait, they can take your home. They can like take your home, repossess it, sell it off, and then still like come after you for debt collections.
Yeah, still they could.
Just on the difference from
They
what
don't
they sold it for.
Lawyers don't care if you die in the streets. They will take. Don't give a fuck about you. They would gladly see you die. They could give two shits.
That's why. But wait a second. But look at what Larry Silverstein did with Elliot Spitzer. Elliot Spitzer got the payout for the 9/11 attacks. So that's really all you need to do is you need to get in Congress and do the loophole thing.
Wasn't Elliot fucking the process of high-end quality escorts?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't know he got Silverstein a payout.
Yeah. So Silverstein, they were gonna have the insurance thing was just gonna go on forever. You know these things take like 20 years to settle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Spitzer got it for him like in 4 years. He got the payout.
Wow.
So not only did he double insure, but he also got paid out within like an unreasonably short amount of time. And here's the kicker. this French girl that I know, she fucking sent me a video of this fucking guy, Larry Silverstein, talking about the importance of a wife. Well, no, she's not Jewish. She just saw some video on Instagram and thought it was like worth sending to me.
Oh, I thought maybe she went to some event or something.
No.
These things matter at the end of the day.
Well, Larry Silverstein's wife famously told him not to go to work that day.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
The older I
That
get,
means that when he says the importance of having a wife, he really means it.
the older I get, the more I think that we're in some kind of simulation or reincarnation or something that's real.
Oh, we've met before, John, for sure.
Well, what I'm saying is 9/11. What I'm saying is 9/11 and COVID-19 aren't just like coincidences. I mean, they're definitely planned operations, most likely internally. In combination, I mean, the new world and the old world is one world. There's no such thing as America really anymore. It's like it's really the European. It's the old world. It's the European elites that really control, I think, the shots in a way, combined with America.
European elites.
Where is Burla from Pfizer? Where is he based out of? Italy?
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Is that the guy with the frog neck?
Borla's the CEO of Pfizer.
That's the guy that they had like these videos where his neck moves all weird like he's an alien? You know what I'm talking about?
I never saw those videos.
Yeah.
He has a PhD in animal fertility.
Is he the one that didn't vaccinate himself because he's healthy at 55 or whatever?
Yeah, he got his own exemption.
Yeah.
So many people got exemptions. Congress got exemptions. Senate everybody got exemptions. Rabbi here told us today that his
I'm meeting my Jewish friend this week.
Rabbi here told us today, unfortunately, that his father passed away from turbo
Well, you're gonna
cancer.
get the 12 shekels and come to Montreal because I want my money.
What's more cancerous, the COVID-19 vaccine or 100,000 packs of cigarettes? It's crazy. It's the spike proteins are a carcinogen.
What's the over/under that Rico got vaccinated?
Oh, he got vaxxed.
I thought so.
He didn't. He's not smart enough to resist. This was that generation's 9/11. They all got rug pulled.
That's amazing. No, it was much less than that. 9/11 was much more serious. There was much more implementations. For this, it was just a lot of money moving around, which the same thing happened with 9/11, but 9/11, they also tied in security implications of the war on terror and all of that stuff, invaded 2 countries, went to war, lost so many lives, so much money.
I would disagree. More people died from the COVID vaccinations than the past 20 years of war. They released a report saying that the vaccinations changes your pituitary glands and your.
But did you
what's
read
the
about
other one?
how had it not been for 9/11, Israel wouldn't have gotten what it wanted by getting the U.S. to lose 2,500 soldiers while paying $3 trillion to take out Saddam, which is Iraq's enemy. At the same time, COVID made the Jewish companies a shit ton of money with dollars pumping into the freaking market. Did you guys not see these things?
Wait, John, how could it change your pituitary gland when it's already calcified from the forehead?
Not your pituitary. What's the other gland? The third eye gland, the pineal. The pineal.
I'm just surprised you guys.
So they're saying that all these young females who have like emotional disturbance disorders, it's because the mRNA has like destroyed their pineal glands.
I knew it. I knew Nuno was fucking vaccinated.
Yeah. And you just literally dipped your balls in a vaccinated bench.
I mean, when I saw that elevator shaft video, I was like, "Damn, this bitch is ugly. What a catfish!" And it was exactly like these dating apps. I'll go out on a date, and then I'll be like, "What the fuck? Your photo was from 10 years ago? Oh fuck, I forgot. I got
almost lost
catfished
my
again."
fucking office or that fucking debacle. It's terrible.
Yeah. Well, if they only knew, the extent of which you have conditioned her. I was saying that you conditioned the shit out of her, and then everybody was like, dude, she conditioned the shit out of him. I was like, oh, that's true. It goes both ways. All communication is conditional. Yeah, were you the parasite or was she the host? Which one?
There you go.
Yeah, you were the host. She's the parasite. That's the way you think about it. Turns out that she's the host. You're the parasite.
No, we got her to get rid of her second phone. We're making progress.
You had her boil it.
Yeah.
You Hillary
I just
Clinton
want to
the
make sure there were no
evidence.
shenanigans.
Well, you didn't want to leave a trail. You didn't want any association or connection. You're like, baby, please, I'll send you $500. Just fucking boil that phone for me, baby. And then you ghosted her and blocked her so you cover all your trails. Very smart. Very
I was just
smart.
trying to recreate the scene from Fatal Attraction, but without the bunny or rabbit.
Oh, that's from Diego's hits, huh? She plays your hits every night thinking about you. I've only met a couple girls like her where they have like schizophrenics, psychotic breaks.
Listen to who's talking. I love it when this nigger talks about bipolar disorders.
Listen, I hate to say it, but there's a reason why I'm sitting here talking to you right now instead of dead up in a fucking mountain in Afghanistan serving for Tamika so she can get her fucking silver star.
There we go.
As soon as I got out of the military, I went to some department store or something. There's some veteran with a hat on. I was like, oh, hey, I just got out of the army. He goes, oh, that must have been terrible. I said, why do you say that? He goes, oh, the fucking minorities. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, how did you know?
What's the biggest minority in the where you were serving? Was it in the military?
Yeah, the military is just full of people who have jobs that would otherwise be unemployable. Go clean that toilet, Private. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Scrub harder, soldier.
That sounds like a Full Metal Jacket. Have you watched that film?
Yeah, I've seen it many times. This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Uncle Sam is the biggest con man who's ever lived.
You're from Texas? Well, only steers and queers come from Texas.
You're the kind of asshole who could suck a golf ball through a garden hose and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Apparently, that sergeant, he did a lot of it without any script, just improvising, which is really fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad met him. My dad has a photo with him holding a jelly donut. He came to Chicago, and there's a lot of Marines, in the police. And my dad would do an impersonation of him in the lockup. My dad would pretend he's a drill sergeant when they would arrest all these pieces of shit. And so when Arlie Ermey came to town, they're like, call Jordan, call Jordan. So my dad shows up with a jelly donut, and he's like, what the fuck is this, Private?
I liked him in Saving Silverman.
I don't remember that movie.
Yeah, he has that scene where he's like, women want one thing from men. They want your love juice. When in doubt, use this, and he puts up his hand.
So I'm going out with this 5'11" Indian chick on Friday, and I had matched with her like a week ago, and I asked her if we could, change times, and so she just deleted me from the app, and then I rematched with her on a different account, and she writes me, she goes, "Are you Republican?" And I wrote back, "I'm a rat. Republicans against Trump." And she's like, "I love rats. See you Friday." And, see, I have a Ganesha tattoo on my arm, and there's a little rat at the bottom of the elephant. And the rat can penetrate secret places. I'm just saying, all communication is hypnosis, and I can't tell you how many times I have fucked up. So I'm down in Bloomington getting signatures for this campaign, and I literally, the two extremely hot blondes walk in at this restaurant bar that I'm at. They sit down next to me, and I hit it off with this really hot blonde. And I'll tell you, when the fire is hot, strike. When the pumpkin is boiling, split it. Don't waste time. Just grab that hand and say, "Can I ask you a question?"
What's the question?
Can I take you back to my hotel room? Right, barman. This fucker kick him out of the bar. And she ran me out of the bar. Couldn't believe it. She got so shit faced. She turned on me. I should have asked her, after the shot. I was talking to this other chick at the bar, and then she like turned crying. And then next thing I know, some black guy comes up to me. He's like, "You gotta go." And I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "You upset my friend." I'm like, "All right, sir, relax. I'm leaving. Relax." I have a tendency to talk too much.
Bro, you have a tendency to say nothing.
Well, that's the problem. Say less.
No, you need to say more by speaking less, nigga.
Whatever, you faggot. You want to jizz in sheets while people on Clubhouse roll around in your jizz
I will
sheets.
go to Chicago, I will find you, and I will butt rape you, nigga.
See, you are a faggot. I know it.
I will be, yes, I will.
Is that what happened to you in Jordan when you were young? You got raped by a goat?
Shit.
Or was it a camel that
But I'll
fucked
make
you?
damn sure that Juanito, 5'5", tall fucking Mexican nigger will have his dick so far up your ass in prison, bitch.
The rabbi is the type of, he's like Mike Tyson. You know when Mike Tyson said, "I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot"? That's the kind of guy rabbi is.
Tyson's coming to Chicago. He's got.
Well, I think this would be a very decent. I think this would be a very suitable way for John here to go. Like literally get fucked in prison by a Mexican until he dies.
Listen, when you were in high school in Jordan and you had psych ed and driver's ed, how hard was it on the camel?
Did you watch Prison Break? John, did you watch Prison Break?
No, I didn't waste my time watching that stupid fucking show.
Did anyone here watch Prison Break before anyone?
I know what it is. What about it?
Yeah. Do you remember how towards the end, like the guy literally slits him open and fucks his kidney?
What? He fucks it.
I don't remember that. Split this nigga open and then fuck his kidney again.
I'm gonna call the police and report you. I'm gonna say.
Would literally be holding my pocket.
Listen, the first 30 days are on us, and after 30 days, if you're still saying the N-word, you can have your money back.
It will be my nigga. That's what I'm telling you. It's crazy.
I was at Ice Ninjas today in Chicago, in the Mexican neighborhood of Pilsen.
How?
Don't throw battery acid on your face.
It can't be true that you can just arrest anybody who looks Latino. Like, that just doesn't make sense. They've got to be using biometric facial recognition software. You know, all these red light.
They know where a lot of them live. Like, they're registered, a lot of them.
Well, they got their tax returns if they even filed, but also, you know, they're even pulling data from these red light cameras. So Evanston, another town here in Chicago, they pulled all the red light cameras from their town because they didn't want to have to give the data to ICE. Isn't that funny? Fucking making $30 million a year off these red light cameras. Like, no, we want to protect the illegals in our town.
That's an Evanston move. They're probably making a few more dollars on the illegals, so they're probably it's bottom line.
Red light cameras in Chicago and speed traffic cameras bring in almost $300 million a year. And you know who it disproportionately affects?
The UAE too, or do we keep this?
Well,
no, I think
just in Ontario,
they split it with
just
the
in Ontario,
providers.
a bunch of them got